recording has
Alrighty.
started. So, party. It is day 54 of the brand new year 5456 at about 11 or so a.m. But, yeah, consider the sun rising at 7, so lunchtime's usually a bit pushed off, closer to 2 than 12. Anyways, so the party is currently traveling back over to that weird dungeon that they've been in and out of the past couple months. We've got the entirety of the party here, but, well, I mean in the game, but out of game we're missing Susie, Yasha, Kilgore, and Allie. Thus, those characters are going to be sleeping sickness until their respective players show up. Velk and Tamara gave me fair heads up that, hey, might dip out, not their fault, so I will allow them to be NPCs. Oh, and Allie does join up at the last second. Allie, you feel yourself starting to drift off, and oh, wait, no, you're here.
Hey, Gina.
No sleeping
There's
sickness
gonna
for
be
you.
there's gonna be a lot of almost sleeping sickness for me then, because I get off at 5 and I live like 5 minutes from my house.
Alright, well, thanks for the heads up. Alright, duly noted, player. Player, really quickly, if you can send me the current spells that you have prayed for, that way I know what I can and can't replace, that'd be great. Anyways. I meant like your spell slots even. No, a player is messaging me and I'm being very discreet. Because, you know, there are a lot of players right now whose characters can pray for healing spells.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, yeah, no, if you want to send that over. Alright, so the party just fought off the Quaggoths. I believe we called session there. Yeah, y'all bound wounds. Heading to the spoiler, that's right. So if I look at triage, everyone seems to be in mostly stable conditions with possibly the exception of Yasha, who is sleeping sickness, thus relatively safe.
I thought according to Dom's message, Yasha's leaving the party.
Well, for the moment I'm sleeping sicknessing them until y'all get to there, because we're going to see what's going on with them. If every time Dom said something we took it 100%, like, okay, it's not changing his mind on that, he'd bring in a new character every 2 sessions. So I'm going to give him some slack here, and we'll see if he swings from it. Moving forward, just right now his characters are out, he's out, easy solution. Okay.
Alright, well then they're going to be sleeping sickness for a month then.
Alright, no sleeping sickness for a month. I can manage that. Ugh. I ain't gonna kill them when he's not here. Unless, like, the party fireballs themselves center blast, in which case I can't help you there. Would also be incredibly hard because no one knows fireball, but yeah. So, for the moment, Clyde, your wounds are bound. Kilgore asked the party for healing and may or may not have gotten it, I'm not certain. Velkin, I believe, did cast it last session. So, new at this time, is the party just loading back up and continuing their travels?
Reload crossbow, and then yes.
Duly noted. Clyde, that will obviously take you not a full minute because you're not in combat, but that'll take you a bit, and then boom, you're reloaded. Some crows fly overhead, cawing.
Ooh. That is ominous.
Alright, looking for an action, a verbal thing of yes, Dungeon Master, we're proceeding.
Move onward with party.
Okay. Gather yourself and climb back into the wagon, okay.
I would like to point out that Gina's character is down.
I was healed fully by Dom's character.
Yasha bind wounds, lay on hands, self. Susie cure light wounds on Allie, that's right. So, Gina's character should be back up unless I've...
Yeah,
triage
my
shows
triage is
100.
accurate.
Okay, Garrick, you will bind your wounds, hit point restored, and ask for healing. Naomi, I believe your characters are currently the healers for the party.
Just give me a few and I'll do it.
Would you like me to roll it to keep things moving? Or
Sure.
Okay. So, Velkin or Tamara? Velkin will say to do it. Velkin, you use a Cure Light Wounds for 6 hit points on Garrick. Alright, so Velkin mark off that spell, Garrick mark up those hit points. And with your current hit point value and that percentage, that should put you pretty close to full. Yasha and Susie are sleeping, Kilgore is sleeping. Everyone else
I
is in.
am full.
Right, that should put everyone in acceptable parameters, except maybe Clyde at his 75%, since the other woundeds are sleeping. Velkin, Tamara, do either of you want to spare a heal for Clyde, or not at this time?
Sure.
Alright, Tamara goes over to Clyde, and one moment please, and begins casting, and Tamara, mark off a Cure Light Wounds, Clyde, mark up 5 hit points.
Okay, thank you.
And so, that should conclude healing for the most part. Allow me to advance time, and then the party's loading up and continuing.
I am, if the rest of the party is capable.
Alright, I believe silence is consent.
I am in a wagon. If somebody drives it, I won't argue.
Well, I believe Velk and Tamara, if we look at formation, are the ones driving the wagons, so... Floating... Tamara's wagon, yeah, Tamara's driving. So, NPC... well, not NPCs, but sleeping sickness people are in the back sleeping. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3. That brings the party to there. Alright, well, party, several hours shall pass. And Bellatrix, you of course believe the party to be on the correct trail. You've been up and down this thing a few times by now. And it's getting pretty close to lunchtime after the fight from earlier. People are probably starting to feel a bit hungry. I'm being paged, so if y'all want to put in anything that especially you're doing for lunch, let me know. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, I've got BG standard routine, stop and eat, sit and eat lunch quietly and hope someone will come sit and talk with me, and Velk and Namera is pretty much on autopilot right now. Alright, apologies, had to run a little out of breath. Okay. Gina, I do gotta say, really, you shouldn't be announcing your intent with hope someone talks to me. It's just sitting and eating quietly. Because it's not like you're putting up a sign, hey, someone talk to me, you know? Alright. That being said, let me check for lunch, half-hour-ish encounters. Looks all good there. So after brief respite for food, and letting the horses rest and such, it appears no one talks to you, Allie. At least not that I've seen an in-game chat.
That's okay.
So yeah, the party can load back on up and continue.
Aye.
Alright, and time passes. The party travels at pretty decent speed now that y'all aren't fighting through snow so much. It's muddy here and there, of course, but y'all make better time than before. I see Velkin and Tamara's typing something, so I'm currently just dragging out my description while I wait and see what they have to say. Both eating on the wagon. Okay, they will have done that. Party mark off your rations. After about another 6, give or take, an hour or so, hours of travel at decent speeds, working your way through the forests, heading more towards the base of those mountains, the party will locate and make it to the ruined, crumbled down keep about an hour or so before sunset. New. 1 hour before sunset at ruined keep. Unhitch, make fire. Alright, the weather seems to be holding as the party goes about their following actions. Hasn't rained too much as of today, so yeah. Feed horses, set up camp, eat. Gather sticks near camp for the fire. Alright. Spend time clearing out the debris so the horses and stuff have room inside the walls. Of course, be putting down the gate before that. Then set up making a corner for the body function. Bellatrix 1 XP for body function. Well phrased. Alright. Got a laugh out of me. Alright, Bellatrix Garrick, you'll be able to get that without too much challenge done. Yeah, for the most part, the place is as you left it.
Okay, then Dungeon Master, I think after we all get our food ate and the horses set scene to, and the camp is set up with the fire, imagine we're gonna go into the watch schedule.
I suspect so. Anyone doing anything special before I start declaring encounters?
Not that I can think of. Let's see. I'm checking the watch schedule. So we got Allie has first watch. And since we've got a number of people with sleeping sickness, that's going to be funky.
Yeah, it looks like the first 2 sets of watch are out. Does the party... your choice, player. You can choose which of those 2 options you'd like to do. Looks like the easiest solution for the party that I would recommend is just stretch out each person's watch to 3 hours instead of 2 and drop first and second watch since those players are not available.
Now, Allie is here.
That's a good
Gilbert,
point, damn it.
But second watch is absent. So if third watch splits, and one of them takes second, the other takes third, the rest of the night should be okay.
That works too. Does the party wish to do that?
I can't say. I've got last watch for 2 hours. It'd have to be the players involved.
Oh, we lost Naomi. Okay. Naomi did warn that she would go offline due to technical difficulties, so we'll see if she comes back, but if not, as she gave me advance warning as much as possible, I will be NPCing her characters.
Right. Suggest Clyde take that watch and his other one, so second and sixth watch.
Alright, party, I'd love to choo-choo y'all forward, but I will need to know who's taking first, second, etc., and for how long.
Hey, Mama.
Somebody screwed up the second one. It's the pilot
Oh,
of the whole
jeez.
series. So somebody's not paying attention or
No,
something.
somebody goofed.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm not seeing any...
All right, so with Mika gone, so we have Allie, Garrick, Bellatrix, and Clyde. So that's like 3 hours each.
girls, I did say I would NPC Velkin and Tamara, because Naomi
Oh.
asked me to, and she gave me advance warning, so I can roll with that.
Okay, well, in that case, Tamara or Velkin one takes second watch, the other one takes third, and the rest of the watch schedule stays as it is.
Okay. I'll need just a second here. Velkin, if I recall correctly. That is not how you do it. Alright, I'm gonna have to play Tamara kind of spell light, but I know Velkin at least is gonna be using cure spells the whole way through.
Okay, I asked for clarification on what you were suggesting there, that I would take second and sixth, and that seems unreasonable to take two shifts so widely separated. And since they're in NPC mode, and yeah.
There are 6 shifts and 6 members of the party. But I'm the Dungeon Master. I'm staying neutral here.
Yeah, with the other people missing, I think it's fair for just to split them up so they're not on the same watch.
I suggested it because last watch is easiest watch and nothing happens. Okay, but getting a 2-hour nap, getting up, keeping watch for 2 hours, and then getting however many hours, and then getting up again. Yeah, no, that's messed up. I've had to do shit like that. It is messed up. Yeah, okay, then you know how messed up it is. If you'd have said, "Oh, can you take an extra hour and stretch it from 2 hours to 3 to help make up the deficit," I would have been fine with that. And you did it without complaint. Well, good. But that doesn't mean it was pleasant or that it should be done. So, anyhow, yeah, I've suggested something alternative, that we're all each getting 2 hours. Okay.
Okay.
Those two characters always take watch together, I take it? Yeah.
Alright, so let me make sure I've got what the party is going to be doing properly done. Illustrial, you'll be taking first watch, then passing it off to either Velkin or Tamara, who passes it to third watch to the other one. That then goes to Garrick, to Bellatrix, to Clyde. Do I have that correct?
It works.
Alright. In that case, I got silence's consent, unless anyone wants to speak up now or forever hold their peace, or at least till after session. Alright. Oh, I see typing. I will wait. Already stated your opinion. Okay. I mean, I hear there's the disagreement. I just need to know what the party's doing so I can roll the dice.
Dungeon Master, you are NPCing those characters. So are they going? Is one of them gonna? Are they gonna split up their watch or not? It's up to them
Uh,
characters, I guess.
I suppose yes. I'm not entirely sure what Naomi would do here. I myself, if it were my characters, I'd have them split up. But just to be ready, party. We're inside a less safe environment than before. If that thing comes back, we all got to be ready. Sleep with your weapons close at hand, that kind of shit. But that's stuff the party should already be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we don't have a ceiling anymore.
hmm
I would be willing to offer taking the first 2 watches, but I don't think I'll be able to stay awake. I bet you I
There
fall
would be a
asleep.
wisdom check involved, and if you fall asleep,
Yeah,
then you don't end up waking someone up, and then everyone just kind of, oh, it's not my
yeah.
watch. Oh, I feel so well rested. Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually I would check, okay, someone had to get up and use the bathroom. It's like, wait a minute. What time of night? Fuck! God damn it, they fell asleep. I see typing, holding. BG will take second watch and their own watch. Okay, that solves it there. So Allie, BG, Vulcan Demara, uh, Garrick, Bellatrix, Clyde. Okay, should work. Alright, so, let me roll the dice. Allie, your watch goes off without a hitch, or so you think. At this point, you're getting up Bellatrix and Garrick, who are going to be doing the second
Yes.
watch. Alright,
Yes.
the Bee Gees, in addition to putting on their new hit,
Stay
okay.
alive. Stay alive. Stay alive.
So yeah, so Bee Gees, you believe that the first watch, well, second watch technically, again, goes off well. You don't see anything. If y'all are doing anything special for watch, let me know. Otherwise, I have your standard routines in my head. So at this point, BG would be waking up Velk and Tamara. And yeah, Garrick, after a disappointingly short amount of time, you get woken up by Velkin and Tamara, and it's like, hey, it's your watch again. And they go back to sleep. At this point, Garrick, you keep watch. And it lasts for a while, and you're getting tired, but you power through it, and yes, it's you think it's time for Bellatrix, so you pass over to Bellatrix. And yeah, Bellatrix, you're a little better off than Garrick. You got 4 uninterrupted hours of sleep. That's a sleep cycle there. And yeah, Garrick, not Garrick, Bellatrix, you pass it over to Clyde with the morning watch.
All right, Dungeon Master, crossbow, spear, shield, keeping watch.
And yeah, that's honestly disappointing after all that hubbub. Are you guys sure I shouldn't just throw the rock anyways? No, I rolled 68. That's too high. Clyde, your watch passes without event, and you'll bookend the party as the sun rises and light shines upon Denalia.
Yep, towards the end there, I'll start putting some food on to cook. See if the smell wakes them up.
Okay. Reasonably, party, y'all can make perception checks if you want to see who gets woken up first, but yeah, the food being cooked should wake everyone up. Again, Velk and Tamara are going to be played by me, the rest of them will not.
All right, Dungeon Master, I know the answer, but for RP purposes, I will try to wake up those people that have the sleeping sickness. And of course, I'll be negative results on that.
Alright. Yeah, no, they're snoozing.
All right, well, I tried.
It is a strange plague indeed, striking only those who adventure deep into long-lost tombs in search of treasure, fame, fortune, and mysterious artifacts. It is believed by scholars and saints to perhaps be a curse inflicted by the gods.
And of course, I'll eat breakfast.
But yeah, Clyde, in your time, you've seen sleeping sickness, of course. So yeah.
Not yet. And Dungeon Master, did I get a hit point back for 8 hours?
Everyone who's down one should get one up for uninterrupted sleep, totaling 8 hours or greater. Now, reasonably, if you were like woken up every hour because someone was banging a trumpet outside and waking you up annoyingly, like, yeah, at that point I'm gonna have to say no. There's an argument to be made that, you know, you're next to a dungeon that has almost killed you all a few times. It's tense, but that can be nice. Okay. BG grumbling loudly to each other while eating. Sleeper is sleeping. Velk and Tamara finishing up any prayers that they need to for their morning routines. Velkin opts to ask Garrick if Garrick could hold her on his shoulders, like hold her by the legs on her shoulders while she does 5 minutes of morning prayers, and failing at that, she'll find a large stone to do that on. Now, Garrick, Velkin will, with a big smile on her face, say, yeah, morning prayers. I need to stand on someone's shoulders today. Or on a really tall object. I'd ask Clyde, but I don't... Gina, you were saying?
I said something? Oh, it's probably my kids in the background.
You came through, so I stopped.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Garrick, the drow seems very sincere about her need to be standing on someone's shoulders for breakfast. Not for breakfast, for morning prayers.
Falcon is a he.
Oh, my bad. He. Apologies.
Gotta edit that message. I hit enter before I meant to.
Eating food and asking Bellatrix and Garrick, aye.
Aye,
Captain. Alright, well, Garrick, you're actually gonna pick up and hold Velkin by, like, her legs while she stands on your shoulders to do morning prayers for about 5 minutes? I apologize, I'm gonna keep doing that. You're actually doing that for him?
Yes.
Alright. In that case, give me a strength check towards the last of those 5 minutes. You've got the exceptional strength, so you've got good odds. Yep, you're able to power through it and such, and, you know, they'll say, okay, you can put me down now, and you can put them down. Or you can throw them down, let me know. Anyways, once you put him down. I'm getting better. A little closer to Mark. Once you put him down,
I'll drop him.
You'll drop him? Okay. Dexterity check. Haha, 2. Velkin lands with cat-like agility. No, just kidding. They barely avoid falling on their face. Thank you, Garrick! And yes, Velkin then go...
Hold on. Does Garrick know those ones? Do they know their god? I don't think I made that.
If you did, you would have written it down, I hope, so that's on you.
Yes, I know they're Quintus, and Quintus is chaos, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, so I dropped them.
Alright, that was chaotic enough. Alright, so, once that all's said and done, I do like my role-playing as, technically NPC since I'm a dungeon master, not a player, but anyways, I'm not gonna drag the party down that too much. Gina, that might have gotten lost in translation with half of it in one channel and half of it in the other.
half of what?
Your message, half of it was in the actions, the other half's in character.
Oh, frick.
Question is:
I'm horrible.
Great Moon an elf or a?
Yes, just a regular elf.
Just an elf. Okay, hold up. I need to add that to the party. Important people.
Yeah, I ruined that so bad. I'm sorry, guys.
Alright, don't put anything new in actions unless it's really important, because I'm making the separation here. I kicked off the roleplay ball because, this is a role-playing game, but there's also Dungeons to Dragon. I mean, Dragons to Dungeon. I mean, Dungeons to Dragon. Yeah.
All right, hey, Dungeon Master, I'm going to get
Mm-hmm.
2 of my spears, the silvered one and a regular, and bullseye lantern from my cart, and of course pack up my blankets and stuff so that we can. So I should be ready to go down into the dungeon. Yes.
Okie dokie. The Clydemobile is being parked somewhere in the former ruins of the keep.
Yes.
Clydemobile. It's like the Pope Mobile, but slightly less bulletproof.
Yeah. Yeah. Slightly.
Yeah. I still find it funny that the Pope Mobile is a thing that actually exists.
Yeah.
Alright, party, when you're ready, just go ahead and pop something in actions that you're ready to go down. Let me go ahead and actually get myself ready for that, because this one, oh yes, this will be fun.
Dungeon Master, I have a question, but I gotta message it to you.
Go ahead.
So basically, right into the championship. The timing, it's impeccable.
Aiden, that should be good. I think. I don't know. We'd see. There are certain features that would carry over regardless. But I'll let that for now, but we'll see what happens. That's a good question. Who has the continual light stone? And who's holding it? So forth.
Bella has it,
Okay.
since the one Garrick had was destroyed, and the bottom right one on the wagon was not destroyed, but destroyed.
Extinguished. Yes, upon hearing this, Yasha awakens and points her fingers vaguely at the wagon and mumbles something before going back to sleep. No, I'm joking. Alright. Ready to move out, ready to move out. Aiden, your guys is ready?
Mm-hmm.
Me and Kay, ready. Okay, now the formation will change slightly, and I will need to adjust things based off of that. So, currently I got this. So, I do not have Yasha in the formation, as they are upstairs. Velkin and Tamara are there. Susie, however, is not. Kilgore is not. So, I've got Bellatrix, Clyde, Velkin, Tamara, Garrick, and Allie, and that's basically the formation I got.
Yeah.
Allie, don't you have something like that much?
I'm
Okay.
assuming Clyde is going down first since he's the biggest.
Alright, moving Clyde to front of the formation if he's good with that.
I was going to check our marching formation.
We don't have one right now currently because the entire party is kind of seeking sickness.
Yeah, half
Yeah.
not here, half sick.
Because what I was going to do, if you were in the front, Bella and Garrett can bring up the back, and Silvery here can be in the center of all of us.
Sure, I'll take point.
Kind of like a triangle formation.
Velkin and Tamara are there as well.
Oh, I kind of just assumed they were just.
Would you
seeking
like them
sickness.
to accompany the party?
Yes.
longbow, yes. I believe Velkin uses a short sword? Yeah.
Short sword.
Yeah. And Tamara has the warhammer. I don't believe... Do they use crossbows? I know Velkin has a longbow. Let me quickly poke at actions. Attacking with warhammer, short sword. Trains, angry brain... So, someone should put up, like, a formation the party wants to stick to. Otherwise, I'm just gonna invent one on the fly when party gets attacked, and that won't be fun.
Nope. That
I
won't
guess
be.
the triangle formation with Beltrix and Garrick at the back, and Tamara and Velkin in the middle with Silvery Moon and Clyde in the front. But that'll probably change as we're moving around. So at this point, might as well just be fluid.
Alright, I shall adjust based off this as needed. Thank you.
As long as you just remember that Silvery Moon will never be in the front.
Oh, Silvery, I've got you in second position if the party gets attacked and they're forced into single file combat.
Actually, we might have to change this because Bellatrix know how to lead the way through the party. The mazes and everything.
Well, in that case, the Dungeon Master awaits the party to give them a formation, otherwise he will proceed.
Clyde, do you want to switch to the back?
It's fine. I'm good either way.
Alright, then Bella and Garrick will move to the front. Clyde will take up the rear, and the two NPCs and the squishy will be in the middle.
Okay.
Down amendable.
Sounds wonderful.
Alright, advancing time for decision making. Done. Okay.
So did they give you the whole base and all
Okay.
that, or did they just give you the flowers?
So, fun things. Let me get all the way back down to the party at the bottom. Okay, Bellatrix, you lead the way forward. And music list.
Following the map she made, and with perfect memory.
Mm-hmm. Just a second. So, the party begins descending the stairs, kicking aside debris as they need to, until they reach the entry chamber for yonder dungeon, which is as they left it. I forget if y'all left the door open or closed, but you'll open it to go on through. And the party begins moving through the dungeon as per their established route before, with their stalwart guide, Bellatrix, leading them and following her memory and the map. Thus, the party goes from the first floor to the second, to the third, down to the fourth level. This doesn't take too much time. The party has hit the fourth level, which, as y'all may or may not recall, is the level with all the statues that scream at you. The party had established earlier that there was a safe passage going down the left side or right side. I know it's been a little bit. Things have happened, so for the party's benefit, I will be nice and quickly draw a thing for you all.
All right, Dungeon Master, when we get down to that level, I want to ready a Molotov and a lit torch.
Okay. Clyde, as you are quadrupedal, it's fairly easy for you to do that while going. Anyways, here's the out of character. The green line is, of course, the safe line. Now, two of the skeletons' bodies do remain on the floor, right where the party left them. Battered, bruised, broken, etc. Their armor dented and nicked and scratched, and their weapons lying discarded on the floor. The other two skeletons remain at positions on the left and right-hand side of the room, meaning that the two that were in the center of the room are the ones that were destroyed.
The two in the center were destroyed. The other two are there. Bella or Garrick, would either of you like the Molotov? Because I'm kind of hesitant to throw it over everyone's heads.
B&G will make way for the horse.
All right, Dungeon Master, in that case, if the party is going to part for me, I'll get within a reasonable throwing distance, light that puppy, and throw it at the closest skeleton.
Alright. So look at the map for a minute. give me like the rough quadrant you're in: up left, upper right, lower left, lower right, that kind of deal.
Okay, now if we take the green path on the left, as I'm looking at it, isn't one of the skeletons just to the west of that doorway?
Give me a second, I'll go place where they should be. And apologies if this seems inconsistent with previous things, it has been a while since I had to look at this. So one should be there, and one should be there. This may or may not match up with previous things, defer to this in case of that. Alright, so this purple marks the skeletons.
Okay, so then, go ahead, Lydia.
That's just about one block off on both of them, but that's pretty spot on.
Okay, so if I follow that green path, as soon as I can see that thing, that should be about 25, 30 feet. You know, because I got to get past that final column. Yeah.
Alright, so
Okay.
going all the way to the bottom column, so where you have a clear, unobstructed line of sight.
Clear line of sight, light, and throw.
Alright, yeah, light the Molotov and chuck it. Roll to hit. Now the rest of the party, as Clyde's rolling that but isn't telling me, where's the rest of the party staying during this when Clyde trots on up? Are they following behind, staying in the room with the stairs? God damn.
He's attacking the one on the west, right?
Yes, the west-hand side. West hand.
I would assume the other three would go follow Clyde while Bella and Garrick go off on the one on the right.
Vulcan
the
pull.
right path.
Okay, so Bellatrix and Garrick are going off to the right. I can't speak for Allie. Tamara and Vulcan will back you up, Clyde, and Vulcan brings forth her holy symbol.
And I follow Velkin. But I stay behind them all because I'm squishy. I know that, and I have a bow.
Okay. So, Clyde, you made dice percentage.
84.
84. Yeah, don't forget your 50 XP.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, thrown weapon. I'm gonna say blunt. Okay. 84 on a blunt is usually chest wound double damage. Okay, give me a d6.
Isn't he rolling a Molotov though?
He is rolling a Molotov. 3. So, yeah, that's right. 1 sec. It was like 2d6 for the first, then 1d3 for splash, and another d6 for the next one. Let me quickly check. Damage from a direct hit, 2 to 12. Okay, so give me a second second d6, my god.
6.
6. Okay. 6 and 3 would be 9 for the first hit. So, yay, it's on fire for 9. And next round it will take another d6.
Dungeon Master, I get strength bonus to damage.
It's throwing a glass bottle at it, but...
Yeah, but I threw it hard. 1886 strength rating.
I will consider that.
You can only throw it as hard as the glass is before the glass breaks.
Okay. Clyde, do you want me to consider your strength bonus, but I give it a save and it might not break? Or do you want to accept it as is?
I'll take the guaranteed glass broke.
Because I just rolled its saving throw and it rolled a natural 20, wouldn't you know it?
Well, I mean, it could technically still explode.
Maybe. Okay. So that would become theirs. The thing is on fire. And yeah, someone should queue up there. Anyways. So yeah, Clyde, that's that. Nothing in range for it to splash onto them, so splash damage is negligible. Music list. Obviously, the monsters, once you throw the Molotov, they will move to attack, and we will need a new. Go ahead and put in your actions, party. It's a little grandiose, but why the hell not?
What level do they get attack at?
7th and above.
7th and above? Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Attack, and parry. Alright, the party moves to engage. The skeletons move to engage them. Clyde, that thing is on fire.
On fire!
Alright, Clyde, roll your parry. After the party, dice's initiative.
I'll roll
Dirty
initiative.
20.
Dirty 20.
And we got a 1 for initiative. Sorry, guys.
Alright, well, Clyde, that's a successful parry. Velkin is channeling the powers of her god to try and turn the undead. Tamara moves to attack with the hammer, but Illustrial, you've got the short bow. Roll to hit.
Roll to hit. Nat 20.
Dice percentage.
22.
Triple damage. Dice it.
5.
5. Tripled would be 15. Okay,
Was it a
8.
nat 20?
It was. A goes down. Well done.
4.
It's probably the only way I would hit these things.
The actually no, you can hit him on a 19. I checked the armor class. Otherwise, it would have just been a normal hit, not a crit.
Sweet.
So, yeah, Clyde, it's gonna burn for a bit more. Lustriel, if you want that arrow back, it's gonna have to make 2 saves, 1 versus fire, and wood
Yeah, I
versus
will want
fire
it
is
back,
not
but
great.
I'm sure it's gonna fail.
Alright, so that concludes that half of the party. Velkin will try and turn her attention if she notices. She does not notice. Alright. Garrick, you're up first. Roll to hit.
Yeah, that one went down.
Oh shit.
Between my Molotov and your arrow, it went down.
Damn.
12 at 8.
Fighter 8, 12. That should... Huh. Well, I'll be the son of a mother. That misses.
Damn.
Yep, no, it's got that armor and it's scratching and denting and damn, it's not giving. And anyway, Bellatrix, roll that parry.
$17.
At 6th, I assume.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, Bellatrix, that's a successful disarm. The skeleton's two-handed sword goes flying, and it will resort to claw attacks. Garrick, you've got another attack. Roll to hit.
16.
16 as a Bellatrix. Let me check. That's a hit. You may dice damage. They count as man-sized.
Okay.
The bot just gave up on life.
Wow.
8.
For 8 points of damage. Nicely done. Okay. Okay, it's still up. Let's see. Oh, my bad. That was Garrick who did that, not Bellatrix. Brain fart. Bellatrix parried. Garrick did the second attack. Okay, Velkin, you know, actually, hold on. Allie, you still have a second bow attack. You can redirect to the second one.
Oh, I get a second bow attack?
With a bow, you get 2 attacks per round, even at first level.
Even though that's a 14. That's a miss.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I don't know if
you don't fumble and hit the twins.
that would suck.
Yep.
Alright, well, the bot may or may not figure its shit out. Okay, so Velkin, you know, branches forth her holy symbol. In the name of Quintus, shit, you're already dead. And she looks around. Oh, okay, so she'll try and turn it again next round. Let's see, anything else for this round? Done. New, round 2. Damn bot. Leave. Join. Heal. Resume.
They're both human. Okay.
Pause. Unpause. Was there for a second, but it's back now. Move to get a clear shot in the other one and attack. Okay. Austral, if you move up, you'll be able to have a clear line of fire in the column, but yes, that's important. Okay, initiative party.
Yes, I added the forward now. I thought about it after. I was like, oh,
Okay,
I should've
Clyde,
said
you gotta move
forward.
before you can parry, and this thing has an initiative of that. And party initiative.
Somebody else, I screwed it up.
All right, I'll roll. We have if it stays on the table, 4.
4. Okay, so that gives you 2 seconds of that. Clyde, your movement speed is 15 unarmored, right?
That sounds right.
Yeah, because you're based off a heavy warhorse. Well, you're based off a medium with the weight of a heavy, which puts your movement towards heavy. Thus, 15 seems reasonable. You're wearing chain barding, which probably brings you down closer to 13 or 14. And you have to move that much distance. It's 10 feet. You can move that many feet per second. It's 2 seconds of difference. Okay, it is going to get its attack off before you can parry it, unfortunately.
Well, that would be meta for me to change my options, so...
Yep. Alright, let's start with Celestial. You've also got to move, actually, so yeah, no, it's gonna get its attack in. After Bellatrix and Garrick, you get your attacks in since you're right up there. Falcon is trying to turn, Tamara's moving up with Hammer, Celestial moving, Clyde moving. So, BGs. Let's go see that rockin' hit. Roll to hit.
So which one first?
Either or. Pick one.
Okay. Ella.
Bella with the 11. Yeah, Bellatrix
that
scratches
doesn't
the
hit.
armor to hell and back, but does no damage. Garrick, roll to hit. Garrick, that's
Nope.
a solid chunk of the floor you took out. The armor of the skeleton remains undented. The skeleton swings at you. This thing attacks of that. Garrick, your armor class...
1.
Yep, you lucky son of a gun. That almost hit you. It scratches your armor, but your armor holds. Alright, Clyde, you get on up there, but you're trying to parry, and it's not really attacking at this point. Illustrial, roll to hit with the bow. Now, Clyde is kind of going to be up in there and make it a little hard for you to hit, but you should be able to get at least one shot off if you're careful.
Total of 13, miss.
Yep, okay, that's enough not to hit a party member at least. Tamara moves on up to attack and rolls to hit. With a 3, Tamara does not make contact. At this point, you know, there's quite a few people on this skeleton here, and someone who's feeling incredibly lucky. Velkin brandishes forth her holy symbol once again. I'm serious this time. In the name of Quintus, be gone, stupid undead, and someone roll a d20. 12. Her Rick and Morty impression did not impress Quintus too much, and his Rick and Morty impression, I keep messing that up. Yeah, Velkin will be unsuccessful this turn. Round, actually, it is for an indeterminate number of rounds. Anyways, this will bring us to new round 3. T Hammer v Bowfire. Attack, attack, attack. Alright, Gina, we're waiting on you. Attack. Alright, someone give me initiative.
I got it.
Yo,
Yep,
you got
your
it.
turn this turn.
Okay.
3.
3. Alright, the party does not have initiative. Garrick, the creature tries to roll to hit you. Clyde, you're up there. Dice that parry.
Parrying with 13 at 4th, I want to say? Yeah.
Question,
4th.
Dungeon Master. The thing attack.
Oh, that's right. My bad. 2 attacks. Garrick, you're first. Roll to hit. Clyde will come back
Bowfire
to that in a
first?
second. Yeah, they're already up there in melee, but honestly,
Okay,
Illustrial,
no problem.
you have a good point too. Velkin's delayed because Bowfire. Illustrial, roll to hit.
10 total.
Yeah, okay. Now, Garrick, your attack. Hits, dice damage.
Nice.
12, Dungeon Master.
Very nice. Yep, it's still up and standing. Now we go to Clyde's parry. Clyde, what did you roll?
13, 11 plus 2. 13 at 4th.
13 at 4th means your Thaco is there. Its Thaco is there, means a different is that. That brings your 13 down to a that. That brings its attack down to a that. That is a successful parry.
Score.
If you had rolled 1 lower, it still would have hit Garrick. It rolled an 18. It's good.
Nice.
Alright. At this point, Bellatrix rolled a hit. Velkin takes a shot. And that might actually hit. Velkin is a fighter of at least 3rd level, I believe, at this point.
Nope,
Yeah, it's-
Dungeon Master Beltrix will not hit it.
Yeah, Bellatrix, air. You got a ton of air with that swing, but not a single one of the monsters hit points. Who else we got? Bellatrix, Garrick, Allie, Velkin. Okay, Allie, take your second shot, and Garrick, take your second shot.
Total of 8.
Yep. And Garrick. Oh, Tamara's with the hammer. I almost forgot about her.
16. Okay.
Tamara swings and misses, cursing at it in Dwarvish. Okay, now that was a 16. Fighter, 8th, 16. Hits dice damage.
8.
Nicely done. Alright, it's feeling that pain. That being said, round 4. Alright, we have all options in. I like that the party's on the dot with that. Someone roll initiative.
You're up,
Who's up,
Friends.
me or Gina?
Gina. We'll just go in order. Gina, you, and me. And then repeat, and repeat, and repeat.
Whatever.
A 6.
A 6.
All right.
The party has tied initiative. Okay, Clyde, dice that parry.
With the mighty 19 plus 2, 21 at 4th.
Alright, we'll come back to that in a second because I realized I forgot. Bowfire people, take your shots. Velkin with a 17.
Ooh, I did get a 19. Plus 2 is 21.
Alright, 1 second. So Velkin's 17 misses, and 19, 21 at, what level?
First level wizard. Maybe.
Fighter,
Magic
first.
user.
21. Hits dice damage!
2.
For 2 whole points of
Such a
damage.
steep penalty.
GG. Oh,
Hey,
just barely
It's a
hit.
hit. It's a hit. We take it.
Yeah, we
Oh
take it.
yeah, not complaining. I just
Okay, Clyde, that is a successful Fuck me, this thing's using claw attacks. Not
Yeah,
disarm, that's a
but
parry.
It's still parried.
That's right, it hasn't done damage. Yes, Bellatrix and Garrick may roll to hit. And Tamara, I'll just roll for her. Tamara again swings and
Bellatrix.
strikes, but does nothing.
11.
Nope.
I know that don't hit. Garrett, 10. That don't hit.
8, 10, nope, don't hit. Parried, attack, hammered. Bowfire, take your second shots.
17 total, Dungeon Master. I don't
Miss.
think that makes it. Yeah.
Alright, round 5. Okay,
wait.
initiative.
Okay.
Okay, I think it's on me this time.
Yes, it is.
3.
Party does not have initiative. Clyde, roll that parry, and Bellatrix, roll that parry.
Ah, crap. 1 plus 2 is 3.
Alright, and Bellatrix,
19.
19. Bellatrix and Clyde, give me a d6 each.
5.
2.
2. Okay, Bellatrix, you'll get your parry in there first. You rolled a 16. Your Thaco is that far below, but that should be enough to reduce it by at least that many points, I think.
I rolled a 19.
19, my bad. Yeah, no, so that won't disarm, but that will successfily parry the creature's attack.
I mean,
Clyde,
I-
you kind of got in there, but it didn't really help or hurt it.
Yeah.
I mean, I
But-
can't really disarm it from its. I mean, I could. It is a skeleton.
Call it shot to the
Hey,
hand, we'll take it out, maybe.
At least I wasn't attacking.
Bowfire people, roll to hit.
That's
I
your
rolled another 19, Dungeon Master.
Plus 2. Dice
Yep.
damage.
Oh, 1.
Alright, and Garrick rolled a hit. Again, it's kind of disjointed here, party. I'm trying to run this.
Nope, Dungeon Master. I don't think I will.
Yeah, I don't think you can either. Okay, you get a second a shot, though. Attacks. Yeah, you get a
Yes,
second
I
attack
double
this
it.
round.
But so does the Bowfire people.
This is true. Bowfire people, I thought I gave you your seconds already, but if
Yes,
not, roll
you
a
did.
hit. You didn't.
You
Okay,
did.
in that case, Garrick attack.
Oh.
Apologies, it's a little out of order.
15.
15 at 8th. Does that hit? Garrick! That hits dice damage. Garrick, you beautiful bastard! Why are you rolling a d12? Oh yeah, that's right.
Two-hander. D12. No,
Versus
wait,
man's
D10.
side is it a d10?
No,
Oh,
it's a D10.
Garrick, I believed in
Oh.
you. You were the chosen one. You were supposed to destroy the numbers, not... Wait, what?
I was
Roll it.
thinking long sword.
Yeah, and that would be versus large still. Anyways, this is man-sized. D10 plus 6. Come on, Gary. You can do it.
Pull out another 10.
Pull out another 12 somehow. I'll be amazed.
Ah, I said pull out a 10. She did it.
I mean, yeah, that's 10. Oh, it's still up, Garrick. Oh, Garrick. Oh. Round 6. Alright, party dice initiative. I almost rolled initiative for the monsters with a d20.
You're not playing Hero Escape. Lydia, I think it's your turn.
Okay. 4 Dungeon Master.
Okay, party does have initiative. Missile fire people, roll to hit.
Total of 10, miss.
Yep. Okay, miss from that side. Party has initiative. And Bellatrix, Garrick, you both may roll to hit. Tamara tries to swing. Nope.
Shouldn't the parry go first?
Actually, party has initiative, so attacks from the party go first.
Okay. Why am I typing it out? I already have it there. That's an 8 for Bella. That's not hitting it.
And Garrick?
And a 6.
Yep. Clyde, dice that parry.
Total of 5. Shit.
Clyde, you failed to parry the creature, I think. Yep, damn. Garrick, it will strike you for 5 points of damage with a raking claw attack. Ow.
Flesh wound.
I mean, yeah, no, compared to your normal thing. Okay, missile fire people can take second shots if I forgot them.
Yep, I got another one. Total of 8, that's a miss.
Yep, and round 7. Guys, we're doing the rounds so fast my messages are blurring together.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time keeping up, but I'm trying.
Alright, and initiative. Okay, we're doing good.
Yep, initiative's mine. 6.
6, party has
4.
initiative. Okay, missile fire people, roll to hit.
Total of 18. I'm pretty
Miss.
sure that's
2 attacker, roll to hit. Someone just fucking hit this thing. It has 1 goddamn hit point.
14.
14 at 8. Hits! Dice damage! It hits. I'm not even joking. You facto.
12.
12. Oh, you beautiful person. You beautiful person, you. It's dead. It's dead. The freaking overpowered skeletons are dead. GG party. They're dead. Yay!
Dungeon Master, find wounds.
Okay, yes, injured party members bind wounds, and Falcon Tamara will dance on the corpse. Duly noted, Clyde. I presume it's to break it into pieces and such so it doesn't reanimate. That
Just in case.
just in case. Also, because fuck them.
Smoke break.
Yeah, smoke break.
Dungeon Master, Garrick will go pick up that other two-hander sword.
Other two-hander, okay.
Alright,
Marked
got
on what
this on.
weapons you're getting. There are 4 two-handers in the room currently, as well as... yeah. Okay. Now, Illustrial, I'm just going to give you a standard saving throws for all but one of those arrows. So that is 12 d20s. If it rolls
Yep,
6 or better, it wins. Just use the bot.
Yep, I'm doing it. Like that, I think, is the proper command.
What
That
kind
works.
of armor are these things in?
These are in what appears to be plate mail, or something like it. It's kind of beat up to hell now that the party spent most of their time breaking it, and that one's going to need to make a saving throw versus normal fires. It probably saves metal is a good thing. Okay,
Well then, in that case, Dungeon
1,
Master,
2,
after
3.
G binds his wound, he's gonna collect all 4 of the two-handers, but keep one on him, take it next to the stairs. And then B and G will both start taking up armor pieces, putting it near the stairs.
Okay, that'll take some time. Give me a second.
Dungeon Master, what was the save number again?
It
D20.
saves on a 6 or a better. So
6 or
that
better,
5,
yeah.
that 4, that 5, that 4, yeah, that 5, 4, 5,
Yep.
5, 5, those failed. Everything else saved. So of the
I
12,
got
you
8
got
back.
8 back.
Okay.
Okay. Music list.
So these are 4 suits of kinda plate mail.
Mark it as the, yeah, just right now mark it as plate mail shitty quality. Specify which dungeon it's from too, you know, or just specify it's from the dungeon. I should know what that is when you poke it at me 2 sessions from now. Okay.
Okay. So what does this two-hander that he's keeping looks like? Like, are we
Honestly,
talking about like Skyrim two-hander?
I'm picturing the
Or
blade as kind of wider than the standard, but also a little bit thinner, if that makes sense. Like in one dimension where it's thicker on yours, it's thinner on theirs, and in one dimension where it's thinner on yours, it's thicker on theirs, making theirs thin but long, I guess, for want of a better term. I don't have a good way of describing this. I'm not much of a swordsman.
well, I just meant like look-wise. Does it look like something out of the Skyrim tombs after you've killed a dreadlord? Like what?
Probably something like that, yeah.
Okay, then. Visually, I'm just trying to picture it. I don't really care about
It's
the
a
thickness
two-handed
of that.
sword. It's
Yeah.
definitely nothing new. The quality wasn't too bad, but then they started beating on you all a whole bunch, and that starts to degrade swords. You know, y'all parried it a hell of a lot for one of them, so more than one actually. Okay, Velkin Demara is available to poke at things, but they can't play, so they can at least see things. Now,
All right. So,
Garrick, Velkin will offer you a Cure Light Wounds.
I will accept.
They cast 5 hit points restored.
I am back to 100%.
The I believe that's where they're at, with their cleric level being there. And T should have... And if I'm mistaken, that's at least the minimums they should have. 1 second, I'm getting a phone call.
okay.
So far, it's been pretty good.
Yeah.
You're not the monster, so you're not trying to kill us.
No, I'm not.
I mean, that one attack did get past me. I rolled a 1. Shit. Or no, it was when I rolled a 3 that it got past me. Otherwise, I think we would have got through that fight bloodless.
Mm-hmm. So to catch you up on what I did, I moved the swords, well, -1. Garrick is keeping it. It looks interesting. Towards the stairs, and BG carried off the armor to the stairs as well. All set.
Okay. All right, good. I'm interested in that armor too.
Alright,
I
I'm
mean,
back.
it's beat all to hell.
Well, it's still worth salvage.
This used to be a nice suit of armor, and then the party came along and just absolutely wrecked it.
Right, Garrick did, let's be honest.
Clyde got some good hits in. Some people got some good scratches in.
Hey,
All right.
the one where I took it out, me and Allie, that was mostly burn damage, so that should be fine.
I did a saving throw. Oh, I revealed a bit too much with that. No.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
party.
you said a saving throw. That doesn't tell us if it's saved or not.
I rolled a 10, it saved. If it rolled a 1, it would have failed. But metal, hard, versus fire is,
Pretty good.
yeah, metal, hard, fire. Saves on a 2 or better. Oh, my bad, that's fall. No, that's fireball. Fire, 2, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fire magical. Fire normal, it saves on a 1.
It
Right.
saves on a 1, even though 1's supposed to be a fail.
Well, it could
Yeah.
have penalties.
Yeah, like it's a really big fire and it was left in there for 6 hours.
Alright, so party, I kind of gave you some slight meta, but nothing too bad.
All right. So, gang, how about we continue? We got these 2 doorways to check out, right?
Dungeon Master, are there any Bellatrix will look around to search for rooms, like there have been in almost every room we've been in so far?
By runes, you mean writing on the walls and shit?
Yes.
Well, as you
So
look
you-
around, you do not detect any.
Looking up at the ceiling.
Well, ceiling about 30
Okay.
feet or so up. Nothing you can tell. No buttons, no switches, no levers, no ghouls hiding out waiting to drop on your head. Nothing.
Just some ancient Thessurian graffiti.
So you all have been here before?
Yes,
Oh.
Yes.
a
we
couple
have.
of times.
Wow, this is
I-
quite the place.
yeah, it's not been pretty. You missed the 6-armed demon statue we fought.
Well, I'm glad I missed that.
And the giant bird that thought we were all worms.
Yes.
Giant bird?
Giant bird,
Like an ostrich?
bigger.
Dungeon Master, do Bellatrix and Garrick know what an ostrich is?
What's your intels?
Garrick is 15, Bellatrix is a 13.
15, 13?
No,
Yeah,
12.
you think you've
12.
heard of it? Some large bird thing that doesn't really fly so much, but that has not been standard information at your temples. It's just something you might have picked up here or there.
This bird was so big it blotted out the sun.
It was nighttime. I think that accounted for
Okay.
something.
There
Yeah,
It
so-
was-
blotted out the
the-
moon.
I mean, there was that dragon we saw too. I believe it was red.
You
That
all
would be
have
valid.
seen a dragon? I have
Yeah.
never. I've only heard tales at the taverns about dragons.
But you're older than us, and you have heard more about those than us. I mean,
I spent a lot of time in my city. I'm still pretty young for my people.
Dungeon Master. Garrick and Bellatrix did watch the tournament with the Mistwalker, yes?
Yes.
Well, the Mistwalker flew a blue dragon, I think. Don't remember the size if they ever said one. I almost screwed up there.
That guy was creepy.
The Mistwalker? I've never heard of this Mistwalker.
He was in the tournament of fighters.
A sorcerer, no less.
Tournament of Fighters.
That's about all I got. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's about all I've got. I don't want to accidentally say something that I know out of character, right? Because I know a bunch about Akroa meat out of character, but
Oh, we all do.
yeah, exactly.
Supernatural, orcish sorcerer. Nope, nope, nope. No, don't want any part of that.
I'm glad I've never heard of them. But now I have, I guess. Damn it. You guys are so bad.
So, party. What are you all doing now?
Seeing if the party wants to continue plundering the dungeon through those two open
We-
doorways.
We'll
The doorways are
proceed.
technically closed. They open towards the party. I should put y'all in there.
Well, if you remember, Bellatrix opened the left side doors last time, and it
Ah, you-
triggered the skeletons.
Started to open it and then the skeletons attacked. Did you mean to fully open it and then draw your stuff? Because I'd assumed you'd.
I mean-
Alright. In that case, yeah, left side doors are open. Now, give me a second with this.
Dungeon Master?
Mm-hmm.
Do I get 50 XP for that crit?
You do.
Thank you.
For that what?
Crit. The 20, the nat
crit.
20 I rolled.
I heard crook, and I was like, you get XP for being a crook now?
What? She picked our pockets and we didn't even know it?
Well, I was thinking of the shepherd's little staff. That's called a crook.
Alright, just a moment, party. Okay. Should be good. And here, let me quickly copy this because I might need this again later. So, the party goes by yonder left door, as seen in out-of-character chat, which is open, and peers down and sees that which is. That
Well,
which is,
I'm
yes.
checking for traps as we enter.
And yeah, you're sweeping the floor, Bellatrix. You've got a pretty general idea of how to sweep for traps. You, of course, note the door to your right,
Mm-hmm.
and you see that the opening to the far, it would be on your left, but in this thing it's east, obviously. Where does the party wish to go?
What do I see?
So there's a door to your immediate right, about 8 or so feet wide, and the hallway continues to be about 20 feet wide for about 30 feet deep, and then it turns a corner, and beyond the corner you can't see, obviously.
Go check straight forward for traps.
Alright, you check straight forward the first 10 feet, seem good. The door is immediately to your right, and the hallway continues forward before curving to the left.
We'll continue to go straight, Dungeon Master.
Alright. Ignoring the door, you lead the party forward, and obviously you're being careful, sweeping each step for traps as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you're doing a thorough job. That's thorough enough for me to use the bathroom while the party discusses their plan of attack. Anyways, Beerby.
Well, clearly there's stairs here we can see on the map that technically we don't know in the
Okay, did we come in the east door or the west door?
west door.
The west door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
'Cause
there's
the
a
west door
door,
was open.
a door immediately on our right. I see that.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, I'm a little fuzzy on what we see after that. But I'm at the rear of the party, so...
Don't see much other than the door, and then I just went straight ahead.
Hey, since we do get to chitter chat, if more undead pop out, y'all make a hole for me to throw this burning oil, okay?
Duly
Okay.
noted.
All right.
I'll be staying back ahead. I'm feeling kind of useless.
Well, I'm the rear guard, so that the squishy people in the middle don't get hit from behind. But yeah, if we got undead coming at us and I can light them up, then all we got to do is parry them until they burn up. Hopefully.
Interesting strategy. Let's see how it plays out. So yeah, advancing time. Okay, you will make it to the end of the hallway without much difficulty. And as the party turns towards the east, I'm just going to use cardinals here. The party will see that it continues for about about 90 or so feet, and that after the first 30 or so feet, as it goes north, it descends into another staircase of doom and horror.
Dungeon Master.
Mm-hmm.
That picture you sent us, that's the entirety of the floor, yes?
Yep.
Alright. So if the party is willing to let Bellatrix quickly do this, but by quick I mean let her go ahead and do this. Sweep the rest of the way back up to the east door. Check that room. Check the door with the party, but let me rephrase this. Check up to the east door for traps. If there's none, motion party forward. We check the east room, then we double back and we check the west.
Sounds like a plan. I'll overwatch Dungeon Master.
Okay. Alright, Bellatrix, Garrick, are you being... Bellatrix, are you being slow? Bella, you're being slow and persistent as you go through, even though this is going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 80 minutes. 10 minutes per 10 feet of distance.
Better safe than sorry.
Almost an hour and a half of sweeping.
Yes. I mean, that should allow some of the magic-y folk to pray for spells if they wish to.
Honestly, they probably shouldn't, but I will allow them to be meta because I'm playing them. The Dungeon Master subtracts 5 XP from himself, but he has infinity XP, so it doesn't really do anything. Anyways, yes. That will take about 80 minutes, and you will clear that space all the way up to the north. To the best of your knowledge, there are no traps from where you've swept.
Okay. Then motion the party forward, and we check the east room.
Alright, you check the door for traps?
Yes.
To the best of your knowledge, the door is not trapped.
Looking for buttons.
You don't see any. The door is made of some type of metal or stone combined with metal. It has not quite a knocker, maybe a handle where you could pull it.
It's made out of stone or metal?
Looks like stone reinforced with metal.
Okay, Dungeon Master, I'm going to cast transmute stone to flesh so we can cut our way through.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, Clyde,
no,
you
wrong
begin
character.
trying to cast, and you're like, wait a minute, I'm a fighter.
Is there a handle?
Yeah, there's a handle. Looks like you could pull it towards you.
Check it for traps.
The handle does not appear trapped.
Slowly pull it open.
Alright, you pull it open just a little crack, Bellatrix, and peer through to see what's on the other side. A draft of cold air hits your face, and it smells particularly foul and dusty and not at all good. Anyways, on the other side of the door is a small horde of skeletons, and as the door cracks open, they charge forward. Dice initiative party.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yes.
Shit. 1.
Dungeon Master, if Bellatrix sees this, can she say something while she does her action with
Absolutely.
the event?
Type it up.
Okay.
Let me type in a new for y'all.
Well, looks like I'm gonna get splashed with oil.
No, because remember, we had a plan. You saw undead, you're getting the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, but I haven't announced I've seen undead though.
I thought we all did.
I need
No,
to see
I only
actions.
opened it a crack.
Oh, Dungeon Master, may I edit then?
Yes, your action will come in later, because you're not
Yeah.
aware of it.
I was
Bellatrix
gonna say I
Garrick,
didn't
I'm
think
waiting
you
on
saw
that
it in a
action.
closed door.
Opening the door wide, stepping out of the way at Bella's yelling. Okay, Bellatrix, let's see the end game. Clyde, throw! Open the door wide and kind of hiding behind it as you can. Okay, Bellatrix and Garrick will be able to do that, and see, Velkin Tamara will be willing to stand aside as per the party thing. So, Clyde, yeah, the party has a 1 for initiative.
Yeah.
These things come running, screaming out of the door, and Clyde, you kind of fumble with it for a second. Fuck, fuck, fuck. You know, you light it, and you aimed it, and you rolled a hit.
10.
10, okay. 10 as a fighter of 3rd level?
4th.
4th level. Haha, that hits. You may dice damage.
Dungeon Master, just when I mean hide behind it, because I'm opening it wide, I'm not stepping out from behind it. So when I open it fully, I should be technically kind of shielded without actually meaning to be shielded.
That's the hope.
8 hit points of damage, Dungeon Master.
Nice. Okay. You throw that firebomb in there, and it combusts several of the skeleton, catching them on fire, and they immediately crumple. I need just a second, though, party. My phone buzzed at me, and I apologize, because we're in the middle of goddamn combat. Yeah, seriously, they go down in 1 hit. That being said, the dozens or so that are behind them do not go down in 1 hit and proceed forward. Okay, at this point, Garrick, after you step out of the way, are you drawing your sword for the rest of the round?
Yes.
Yes,
But I
okay.
assume stepping out of the way not to get hit would have been the most
yeah.
prevalent action for this round.
Well,
And
you
Dungeon
are a 2 attacker. You might be able to get 1 delayed. Yes, Clyde.
I believe there is a rule about crossing flaming oil.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't
There's
worry,
a
I'll
rule
check for
about
that.
it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's somewhere in the DMG buried. I'm hoping it's on the Dungeon Master's screen.
Probably not.
We'll
But
see.
maybe.
Crossing flaming over. Leaping over a puddle of flaming oil will cause no damage unless the creature doing so is highly inflammable. Creatures with garments of cloth must save versus fire normal or have garments catch fire. Walking through or standing will cause the creature to take 1 to 6 hit points of damage per melee round. I need just a second, though.
Okay.
And you said that caused that many things that would burn for that many segments. Okay, so as these creatures rush through, several of them are going to catch fire and combust, and yeah, they're gonna suck ass. I'm just gonna quickly roll them as a group. Oof. Okay. Some of them will be damaged and still on fire when they go to attack the party. Like I said, there are dozens of the fuckers, so they're splitting up, getting all of you. They're not doing this intelligently, they're just fighting as many of you as they can. Now, Garrick, I will rule you get 1 attack this round. Bellatrix, you do not. Illustrial, however, you've got Bowfire. You may roll to hit.
15 total, Dungeon Master.
15 total. That hits. You may dice damage.
5.
5. That takes down one of the skeletons. Okay, Garrick, you get your sword up into play. The skeletons are going to get their attack now, except Tamara has her hammer out. Velkin is going to try turning the undead. And I think this should be good. There we go. Okay, someone rolled to hit for Tamara.
I got it. 11.
11. Tamara, I believe she's 3rd level at this point, which is probably still in the same matrix. Yep. 11 hits. Tamara, roll a D4 plus 1.
D4 plus 1. 3 plus 1, 4.
4. Nicely done. Okay, Tamara takes down one of the skeletons and probably yells some dwarvish curse there. I don't know. I'm probably assigning that to her when that isn't her. But anyways, that's another one down. Another one bites the dust. That being said, the rest of them are rushing around. They move decently quickly for skeletons, but they don't seem particularly large. Each one stands at maybe 4 feet tall. As such, they are small for purposes of damage and shit. Clyde, you're done with your missile fire, and Allie, you got your thing. Bellatrix, you've opened the door and are trying to hide behind it. Some of the skeletons are going to try and attack you. At that time, are you trying to, like, squeeze yourself deeper in there, or are you evading out of there type of deal?
I think I've explained it wrong. You know how when you open a door outwards, like, or well, technically, yeah, I think it's inwards to you. Your body kind of like half behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm opening it fully, so I'm technically behind without being behind.
Okay.
I would love to attack, but I don't know if I have enough room to actually get my weapon out.
You might. I'll allow you to draw your weapon this round, but opening the door, everything else that's going on, you won't be able to get an attack in.
I will sacrifice my attack because this is kind of convoluted, and I'll accept being a hit if I end up actually being hit.
Well, good news. The monsters are trying to hit y'all now. Bellatrix, you're up first. Your armor class there. They can only hit you with a 20. Okay, 4 of the little buggers are swiping and clawing and swinging at you. They're very ferocious, these things, attacking without any regard for their own safety, you could say. I mean, they're undead, so they usually don't do that regardless. Garrick, you're up next. As you're getting that sword into play, they're swinging and clawing, and if they could scream, they would be. That won't hit. You're going to get that at the end there. You got to draw your weapon. These things are using claw attacks. Velkin! That might hit. I need to check Velkin's armor class. That one will hit. That's right, they use it this. Okay, Velkin gets hit and takes 2 points of damage. Do they manage to make their wisdom check for the turn? Yes, they do with that natural one. Okay, so they're going to keep trying to turn. And Tamara. That one might hit. I need to check that. No, that one misses Tamara. Good for them. Okay, that's Bellatrix, Garrick. There. Okay, Allie. Allie, as you're going for your bow fire, they're attacking at you. Yep. Allie, one of them will strike you for 4 points of damage.
Poof.
What's poof?
I'm on the floor.
Down.
That's right, you have 4 whole hit points. Oh, you poor fucker.
I knew it, he's a mage.
You poor fucker. Alright, the rest of them will probably move on to Clyde. You're really big. There are so many of them, guys. Clyde, that one is going to hit you. And they do at that versus you. Clyde, 3 hit points of damage.
That's not bad.
And that with a that won't hit you. Oh, and again, for 1 point of damage.
Okay.
That won't. That might. Clyde, you are armor class 2 upper, 3 lower. They are 4 feet tall. They use claw attacks. Fuck, I think that might be lower. Either way, that could hit your upper. You know, a creature with 1/-1 hit die can still hit armor class 2 on a 19. 3 hit points of damage, and last does not hit. And the bard has given up on life again. Garrick, you get your sword out. You may opt for a sweeping attack or something special if you'd like.
I am sweeping for a sweep. Yes, I am sweeping for a sweeping attack, Dungeon Master.
All right, roll to hit.
The bard is soul linked to Gina's character.
16, Dungeon Master.
Hits, dice damage.
15, Dungeon Master.
Kill. You take out 5 of them in one strike. They're swarming over each other to try and get to you, which is why so many of them can attack you. Alright, and Velkin, the crux of the moment. Velkin brandishes forth his holy symbol. Hippity hoppity, get away from my property! And someone roll a d20.
Gina, why don't you, since you're down? Just the d20.
I like that. Hippity hoppity, get away from my property.
Gina?
Sorry, what was that?
Roll a d20.
A d20
Okay.
for Velkin's turn undead attempt with the hippity hoppity, get away from my property.
6.
6. Let me check the turn attempt. Huh. You could turn these things on a 3. Okay, how many are turned? 2!
That's still 2 we didn't have to fight.
Okay. Clyde, 2 of them peel off you just for easy numbers. The remainder will continue their assault heedless.
Okay.
Now, Velkin is maintaining their turn, basically holding it up, keeping a protective dome, if you will, around them. They're not advancing, they're just holding up their symbol, arm shaking, and nothing will attack them in future rounds while they contemplate what to do. New, round 2. Okay, while y'all do that, I'm going to quickly leave, join, queue, play. Hey, that made it work. Bellatrix attempts to turn the undead. Bellatrix attack, both sweeping will attempt his way away or an alpha if he saw, or Clyde. Okay, Garrick, give me a perception check.
5.
Even with the penalty of 1, you make it. Yeah, you'll see the downed elf. That being said, you know, it's going to be the same either way, because Clyde's getting over there. Clyde in the rear, you would see that. Okay, party initiative is mostly unneeded here, but go ahead and roll it.
I don't remember whose turn it was.
You know what Gina can roll since?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Take
sure.
it down.
Yeah.
4. You got a 4.
4. Right, party has initiative. Garrick, you're a 2 attacker. Roll to hit.
Ah, did it again.
Roll on the correct channel in the future, please. I'm going to get rid of that one,
sorry.
but keep the others.
What even was that?
That's a hit. Dice damage. The bot likes to roll.
That was the bot that did that?
Yeah.
15, Dungeon Master.
That was hilarious.
15. Kill. Okay, these are all dead. So yeah, it's just Clyde and Garrick, as Tamara's will have started shuffling over towards you, Clyde. Clyde, give me that evasion.
1.
1. Improve your armor class by 1. The creatures on you begin trying to attack you. I'm just gonna start rolling in batches of 2. Nope, re-rolling it. It hit a die. I rolled the 20, it was gonna roll, then it bounced off a dying, landed on 20, so I'm re-rolling it. Okay, none of the monsters on you will hit you this round, Clyde. You'll be able to evade on over and grab. You know, we never really... Well, I know Aiden brought the thing forward, but I still haven't determined if centaurs can bend that flexibly on Denalia, but one way or another you should be able to scoop up as Garrick's got you over there. And Garrick, you've got your second attack, you can roll to hit. I need to roll the attacks on Bella.
20, Dungeon Master.
Garrick, that hits. Dice damage.
11, Dungeon Master.
Kill, 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 kill. Yep. Garrick, you're tearing through these things like, I don't know, like a kid through a bag of popcorn. There's still an odd dozen of them left, most of them clustered by Bellatrix, but a few by you and Clyde. Bellatrix, you are not struck this round as your armor holds its own, and you may roll a d20 for turn undead, and if you want to say something, say it now.
In the name of Dactarine, you evil, vile pieces of shit. Burn in hell. Leave!
9! Bellatrix, give me a d12.
5.
5. 5 more of the creatures will peel on off. Give me a second. Okay. This many from that pile, this many from that pile. Alright, so that's a total of 7 which are turned, leaving about a half dozen that are remaining. A few over by Clyde and a few over by you, Bellatrix. And Garrick, you actually don't have anyone eye you this round. Belkin, Tamara holding. Garrick, Clyde, you've got the elf and you're trying to evade. Garrick, you can still attack. And Bellatrix, you've turned the undead. Nope. This will be round 3. Sponge. Alright. Clyde, Velkin will call for you to bring her over here. Bring the elf over here. You know, Velkin calls to you.
Oh. Yeah, no.
Duly noted, Clyde. Alright. Initiative party.
That's you, Gina.
Yep, I'm coming. Got it right here. 3.
3. Party has initiative. Garrick, roll to hit that sweeping attack. Let's see if you can finish the ones on you off.
That's wrong channel. 21, Dungeon Master.
Dice damage. I have 2
Did
hit
nobody
points.
catch
Come
my joke?
on. Sponge.
14, Dungeon Master.
Alright, that's those 4 dead. And Bellatrix, roll to hit. As you draw forth your bastard sword, these 2 will try and attack you first, but miss. Go ahead and roll to hit.
11, Dungeon Master.
11, that should hit. Dice damage.
10, Dungeon Master.
And that does it. Other than the creatures which are turned and have fled back into the room, the party has successfully survived against the thing. Clyde, you'll be able to evade behind Garrick and bind wounds on Ally. Illustrial, Illustrial, you will be at -1 hit points if I've kept track properly. Yeah, you went down and 1 means 2. You took 1, so that brings... Oh, wait, you're at 0. Never mind. New, round 4. That's 5, not 4. I'm very good at this, guys.
Okay, who was it that called out to bring them the elf?
Velkin, and she lowers her thing and bustles on over to try cure light wounds.
Okay, so I'm gonna set the elf down and find my own.
Alright, Clyde, you'll get hit points back. Illustrial, you'll get 2 hit points restored. You can give me a perception check. You should be at +2.
Perception check. No, I failed. I
You
rolled a
sleep.
17.
You sleep very peacefully, and yeah. Alright. So, now that the door is wide open, the party should be able to see a few things. Just give me a second. Oh, join. Music list. No, skip. So, the party can see the inside of the room. It's the dimensions as posted. There's that small door thing off to the right-hand side of y'all. The rest of the room appears to be filled with bunk beds made of stone or something, with wooden ladders or something to get up to the top bunks. The skeletons have pushed themselves into the lower right-hand corner, obviously. You know, as far away from the door as they reasonably can. Clyde, you've bound your wounds. Allie, you're still unconscious.
4 hours away to save the white race.
Oh.
And then
How many skeletons are in the corner, Dungeon Master?
7.
Alright, I'm sorry. Dungeon Master Junior was showing me a thing. I was distracted there. So what does this room look like? Sounded like bunk beds, like barrack.
Barracks.
Barracks.
Garrick says barrack.
Okay, so are there any chests or anything?
There might be
Several.
stuff. There's this small side section off to the right-hand side. It's very narrow, Clyde.
There's several skeletons that Bellatrix and Garrick are gonna go do sleeping tax on.
Y'all could
Okay.
probably toss a Molotov in there and get them.
Save that for the next room.
So, what's the party doing now?
All right, B and G are investigating the room. I've found my wounds. I take it our NPC are taking care of
Yep.
Allie the elf.
Okay. Bellatrix, Garrick, similar armor, similar size. You both are going to get there about the same time. Garrick, why don't you go first because you're a 2-attacker. Roll to hit that sweeper. Unless, Clyde, you want to do
14.
something special? 14, that hits dice damage.
12.
12. That gets 5 of them. The remaining 2, Bellatrix, you can roll to hit.
No.
Bellatrix, dice percentage.
23.
23, miss, off balance, penalty of 4 to AC, no dex bonus to AC. Next attack at -8 to hit. The skeletons move to attack you, Garrick. They miss. Garrick, you have your second attack, roll to hit. Garrick, dice percentage.
90.
90. That's like a chest wound, double damage. Go ahead and roll your damage. Yeah, they have.
Yeah.
If they had chests, that would be very wounded. Yeah, Garrick, you finish him off. Okay. At this point, the 32 different skeletons are dead. Bellatrix and Garrick just kind of tore through them like blenders.
Which is why I went on to Overwatch. I didn't
Yep.
think they needed my help.
So yeah, Bellatrix, Garrick, you doing anything special in this room?
Looking for traps and stuff, and so you get compartments.
Alright. Y'all are going to turn over the room for a bit. Is this a casual search or an in-depth one?
Midway point.
Midway. Okay, so that's going to take you about an hour or so.
Welcome
And
back.
hey, Velkin Demera, welcome back. The party fought some minor skeletons, but y'all have persevered. Velkin,
Hold
you're...
on.
Okay.
I'm not fully here.
Alright.
I'm just coming in to let you know that I will have Wi-Fi and that again on Tuesday.
Okay. That's good to know.
So I won't be able to make it to Saturday session.
Okay.
So if possible, NPC me the best that you can.
Okay. Yeah, just make sure you send me a message telling me what spells you've got memorized.
Okay.
I think, aren't you just Magic Missile?
No, she's a cleric.
No.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, definitely send me your spell repertoire, and I'll take care of you.
Okay.
All right, cool deal.
But I'm like I said, just keep me NPC'd for now, and I'll just kind of listen in for a little bit because I will be in and out because of my mobile data.
Alright. So, back to what we were doing. Bellatrix, Garrick, you go for kind of a midway point turning over. Other than, the door in the room, you don't see anything else of note in terms of the bunk beds and such. It appears to have been abandoned quite some time ago. Skeletons must have just been set on guard there.
How well does the beds look?
Decent. You could possibly sleep in it.
Is our elf still awake, or did they
I'm
still-
unconscious, aren't I?
Okay.
Yeah, Lestriel is unconscious after failing a perception check, and right now the NPC clerics are like, You know what, actually, Velkin will opt for another Cure Light Wounds and just rolled an 8, so yeah, Alestriel, you can get a perception check, bonus of like 8.
Yeah, I rolled a net 1.
Alright, there you go. Alestriel, you're awake now, yay!
Well, I was going to suggest placing her down on one of the beds and, just taking a break.
She can still do that. For what it's worth, Velkin is probably going over
I
to
know.
one of the beds and jumping up and down on it for a bit.
Don't break it.
It's made of stone.
It's a stone bed.
Yes, Skyrim is
You
a
said
great
it-
inspiration sometimes.
You said it looked like it could be slept in.
You can sleep on stone. It doesn't mean it'll be comfortable.
Okay, well, that definitely changes what I was considering suggesting, but never mind.
What was that going to be?
Since I thought these were wood, I was going to say we could take one of the beds and make I believe it's pronounced travois. It's like a stretcher, but one end of it drags the ground to move the elf. But since the elf is up and these are made out of stone, that shit ain't happening. So, yeah.
Alright, NPCs will ask if they can get some time to, pray study, and, since Belchic's Garrick are going to be turning over the place, they will get that. Their spells are refreshed. Advancing time. Okay.
Alright, then Dungeon Master. I wish to go for a smoke, but Clyde will be on Overwatch.
Duly noted. Bellatrix Garrick, once you're done with the search, you still haven't examined the door, obviously. What are you all doing?
Examining the door, Dungeon Master.
Yeah, y'all examine the door. It's a very narrow door, maybe 3, maybe 4 if you squeeze it, feet wide. Clyde definitely can't fit through, which is why he's just going to be overwatching, as I know, because he can't squeeze in there.
Right, checking for traps, looking up at the top, looking for buttons and everything,
Nothing out of note. And yeah, are you opening the door? It opens away from the party.
We'll open the door.
Alright. As you can see on the map, it's a very narrow passage. You probably have to turn your body sideways to fit through with your field plate armoring and such, should you wish to go through. You do, I presume?
Bella will go first with shield drawn and,
Alright,
lights going out.
that shield's going to have to be kind of cocked diagonally, because you can't have it straight sideways. Too narrow.
That's fine.
Alright. Anyway, you're able to sidestep through there, and it opens up to a slightly wider space. That space houses 2 chests.
Is there enough room for me to draw my sword?
Yeah.
I'll draw my sword and poke at it from a distance if I can reach it.
Alright, you poke at it, gouge the wood of the chest. They are wooden, reinforced with like iron bands and stuff. They do not have handles. They have interior locks from the looks of it.
We'll call out the Clyde for rope.
Alright, Clyde's currently that, but he'd probably be good with the rope. So, one way or another, you'll get Clyde's rope. What are you doing then?
Tying it around one chest first. Looping it, trying to, make sure I can pull it out. But then I'm going to, ask Clyde, hey, can you, pull this?
What am I pulling?
Go ahead, Aiden.
There are 2 chests in the room. I've tied a rope around one of them. I've come back out, holding the other end out to you, hoping you will, allow me to either wrap it around your waist so you can pull the chest out of the room.
Or maybe I just grab the rope and pull, because
Yeah.
I'm beefy. Okay, then yeah, Dungeon Master, I'll make sure everybody's out of the way and clear, and I'll hand... Who's handing me the rope, Bella or Garrett?
Bella. I will
Okay.
explain that it is kind of deep in there, like on an L shape, so...
Okay, well here, you hold this torch and these 2 flasks with the rags stuffed in the tops, okay? And I'll take the rope, and yeah, once Bella's clear, then yeah, I'll grab it with both hands and dig in my hooves and start backing away and pulling.
Alright, Clyde, it doesn't take too much effort to pull it. It's only about 100 or so pounds, give or take. And yeah, this chest will come skittering around, and it might get caught on the corner. You have to yank it here or there, but after a bit of working, you'll be able to get it out. Aha, it's a chest.
Aha. And hand Bella her rope back and take my...
Oh, no, that's your rope.
Oh, that's my rope?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's another one in there, so...
That ain't 100 feet of rope, then.
One
What
way or
about that?
another, the party gets enough rope to deal with this. Come on,
Okay.
Don't
All right,
play.
so then, yeah, we'll repeat the process for the other
Mhm.
chest.
The reason I'm doing this is because I don't know if it's trapped.
Alright, well, you
Right.
didn't hear or detect any traps going off, but repeating the process and advancing time for the shenanigans, the party will get both chests out of there.
They're not that heavy, Bella.
Well, it's not about them being heavy. It's more the fact I didn't know if the ceilings would have spikes or the flooring would have spikes, and
Oh, yeah,
it's
good
such
call.
a narrow space. I didn't want to be caught.
Yeah,
Mhm.
good call. Good call.
Yeah, it would be absolutely evil for the Dungeon Master to make you have to, like, slide through a narrow space and then spikes come out of the wall and you have 0 reprieve. Totally evil.
All right, Dungeon Master, are these chests locked?
Yep, they appear to be locked from an interior lock. They're made of wood, with reinforced iron banding and such.
Do we
Night,
wish to
Junior.
just bring these?
Ah, my back.
Okay, I may have missed something there. Did you?
I was just going to say before you walked off, maybe we should just bring these to the doorway and just leave them there. 'Cause if there's two here, then there must be two in the opposite direction as well.
Probably. So yeah, we'll get them outside of this room. Is that what you want?
Yeah, we'll just tie rope around them and drag them. Well, I and Garrick will drag them.
Okay.
So the party is moving
Link.
the under chests back over to the upper stairway.
Yeah, just to the upper where the stairway is going up, not going up just yet.
Okay.
And I'm Overwatch on the squishy people while they do that.
Okay. It should be easy enough to do Bellatrix Garrick. The chests don't weigh too much. Alright.
Alright,
Advancing
so-
time for that.
So two are these large chests or like what?
They're decently large. You could 1 or 2 man it without too much difficulty. It feels to weigh roughly 100 pounds.
Well, I'm just wanting to know how to write them down on the tomb loot.
Don't worry, I got you covered. Just treasure chests from floor 4 works. Would the party like a little
Okay.
choo-choo?
Yes.
Okay. The party intends to search the other room, right?
hmm
Yeah, and this time I'll have 2 Molotovs ready, and
Are you
we're
lighting them?
expecting- Not light the first one as B or G is opening the door.
Alright, in that case, you'll have to mark that that's lit off B or G. You'll open the door and it's empty. There's no skeletons in that one.
Put it out.
Alright, glad you put it out. It's slightly burnt now. Yay! Alright,
Hey,
y'all will spend a bit of time poking around in there looking for loose coins under the stone bed sheets. Not that they had bed sheets, but you get my point. There is one notable difference about this room before you all try the door. There is some graffiti on the wall, and I say graffiti because it doesn't look like the nice runes that were etched earlier. It's a different style of rune, and it's weird. It's like a short sentence, then a shorter sentence scribbled below in a different handwriting, and by scribbled I mean chiseled, with a stone hammer chisel type of deal. And then another
this
one
like
below
the-
that.
Is
Say
this
again?
is this like the runes, or is this something we can read?
Who's looking at it?
Bella.
Bella. Bella, give me an intelligence check, but a penalty of 16. You fail. You fail on anything but a 20, basically. Because it's a very, very distant relative of common, but maybe, just maybe, you can work it out.
You said a penalty,
Yep.
so it's plus 16. I would fail even on 1 Dungeon Master.
A 1 you would succeed. A 16 you would not. Yeah, no, it's incomprehensible jargon. Anyone else want to try?
I mean, I'll look at it, but I don't expect
Garrick will.
anything good.
Garrick.
Another plus
Give it a
16.
try too. I'm pretty smart.
Right, duly noted. Illustrial, you're... Give me a second there. Illustrial, you'll have a penalty of 12, but you can try.
Sure.
Okay, Garrick, obviously no. Clyde, you don't
Oh,
get anything
yeah.
from a casual glance. Celestial,
-9.
-9.
Well, you said a penalty of
A
12, right?
penalty is a plus.
Oh, okay.
So,
So 15 total.
15.
then, I
What's your
guess.
intel?
18.
18. Illustrial, you look at it and... Wait a second. Your eyes are playing tricks on you. Hold up. Wait, hold on. That looks like a... Hold up. And you're looking at it, and give me a second. Where art thou? Celestial, you believe it says that. You're not certain, but you think it might say that.
It might say this. Oh. It's gibberish. I don't know what it says.
uh, God damn.
Do I get a try, Dungeon Master?
Sure thing, Clyde. Penalty is 16 to your intel check, so go ahead. Hey,
Hell no.
Kilgore. Hell no.
Not with that 19. I just wasted a combat roll.
Rip. Okay, so Kilgore, welcome to the session. The party is currently in level 4 of the dungeon. You're at work till 10, so I assume you wish to spectate. Correct me if I'm wrong. Because if you want to play, I'll have your character join, but I'll be expecting you to be able to respond. Otherwise, you're going to be skipped for the sake of expediency.
Okay, I'll tell the party what I think it might say, but it can't say this. It can't say this. Okay.
Go ahead, type it up, or tell them.
Yeah, I guess typing it's easier.
You can copy paste if you'd like.
Yep, that's why typing it's easier.
So Illustrial looks at you all with grave seriousness and says, I think I understand it. It kind of looks like common if you squint your eyes and tilt your head.
It's funny because just the other day I was thinking about all these.
Let's see.
There's some new ones in there I've never seen before, though.
Ooh.
Needless to say, Illustrial probably has the most befuddled expression on their face.
Yep, because it makes no sense. Like, this is not a riddle. This is not... I don't know what this is supposed to be.
Yeah, Bellatrix Garrick, now that it's been pointed out to you what the translation should be, if you tilt your head and squint your eyes kind of funny, it sort of looks like that. You can see it now. And Clyde, I don't know if you actually know how to read and write. We never covered that.
We never
If you
did.
can, then you probably would, so we'll cover that later if it needs to be covering. So, what's the party doing now? The door in this room has not yet been explored.
We'll go check the Bellatrix will go check the room, and you know, same as before, shield in front. Oh. Damn it, Eminem.
Party, give me perception checks, please.
You said it smelled real bad in this room when we opened the door, didn't you?
That was the other room. It smelled real bad. Although, if
okay.
anyone will take a deep breath.
No, thank you.
Not deep, no thanks.
Oh, Bellatrix, yes. Vulcan and Tamara are going to be no and no. Clyde, yes. Allie, yes. Garrick, yes. Those of you that passed your perception checks, there is something god awful in this room. Holy fuck. Oh god, what is that smell? It smells like rotted eggs. Oh. Let me know if you're staying in the room, by the way, party. And it is this round. Here, you know what? For posterity, I'll put in a new. You don't have to put anything in there if you don't want. I'll just have you chill in the room. Oh god, I killed her. Oh god. Oh, this might be the funniest thing. Runs out to hall. Back away. Leaves room. Can't do much. Okay, Vulcan Tamara, you're leaving because it's with the party.
Okay,
Bro,
I do have a
torch.
report, so I'll toss that in.
Alright, explosive gas utterly fails to explode, obviously. And party, after a little bit, the smell does seem to fade away, and yeah.
Alright, the Dungeon Master, once the smell has faded, I will recover my torch.
Oh. You all are absolutely great. I love you. I'll have to tell you all what happened after session.
Dungeon
Yeah.
Master. I go check the room. Bellatrix.
Alright, the room seems about the same. The bad smell is dissipated somewhat.
No, the tiny door
Oh.
room.
The tiny door room is much the same as before. Are you doing the same trick with the rope to get the two chests that are
Yes.
over there out of there? Yes, okay. So after a wee bit of time, the party has them out, and then a wee bit more time, you all are moving them to the door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, boom, good. And it's at this point that the Dungeon Master had forgotten, and thus will allow retroactively, the party may eat lunch, because you all should be hungry. No. Lunch.
Alright, eating lunch and
BRB,
marking off
bathroom.
potion. Smoke.
I fucking love this game. Okay. Okay, Illustrial thanking Velkin. BG, y'all doing anything special?
Eating rations, talking with the group. Hopefully, this is our last level.
Yes, I imagine the party will be sooner or later heading back.
Oh, this is a bad time for Gina to join because we were going to go do the war after this.
We'll get XP.
Okay.
So yeah, party. Thank you all for that laugh. Your reactions were beautiful. Alright, when the party is done role-playing, we can proceed.
A war, you said?
So have we
Go ahead,
got this room checked out?
Yes.
Yes,
Were there
two
any
more
chests?
chests, each weighing about 100 pounds, for a total of 4 over by the door.
Okay.
Same composition and structure as before, no handles, interior locks. So,
Alright.
this leaves on this floor exactly one thing. The staircase. Alright. Here we go, party. You all ready for this?
Yep. Bellatrix has the light stone going. Let's go.
Alright, Kilgore, you said you wanted to play, right? So, Kilgore will at this point have made their way down the stairs as the party's finishing up their lunch break and be like, "Hey guys!" And you'll be like, "Oh, Kilgore, hey!" And he's like, yeah, I woke up, ate my breakfast, Kilgore marked off a ration for breakfast, and I'm ready to play. Yeah,
Adventure.
Kilgore's with the party.
Okay. Let's see. What was Kilgore? Kilgore's wielding a battle axe and leather armor.
Okay,
So
so
I'm suggesting Kilgore get in the middle with the other squishies.
middle with other squishies.
You know, we got Bella and Garrick's up front, and they're pretty stout and sturdy, and I'm covering the rear. So we got all the squishies in the middle.
Alright. So, party. With Bellatrix, then Garrick in the lead, you all begin descending the staircase.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, one moment, please. Yes, this would be the best way of illustrating it. So, the staircase, it begins to narrow from left and right from 30 feet to 20 feet. It's still wide enough and spaced apart enough that Clyde can do it, and it goes down for a bit deeper than the party's expecting. The party reaches this point here, which is basically where the staircase ends, and there's like a small, call it 10-foot flat section before it comes to a large iron door of some type. The door is about 20 feet wide and tall, as the ceiling has lowered to about 20 feet in this section here. And the door is covered in ornate runes or glyphs of some kind. The party obviously does not comprehend any of it. You're pretty sure this time it isn't a limerick about farts.
So these are runes again?
Mm-hmm.
Then if the party will allow, Bellatrix will spend time copying them damn near perfect.
Bellatrix, are you touching the door to copy it or just looking at it? Like you could do a rubbing if you had charcoal and paper.
Okay, then yes, I have rubbing. I have charcoal. Let's do this. I wasn't sure. I was expecting it to be up where I couldn't do such a thing.
No, this one's at roughly eye level, maybe 5 or 6 feet. Bellatrix, give me a perception check at a bonus of 2 as you approach the door. Seven. Bellatrix, you feel some twist in the pit of your stomach as you approach the door. Something inside you is telling you not to touch it. Just bad idea. Bad. You might be able to fight this instinct. You're not sure where it's coming from. Upon reflection, you can't find a rational reason why you shouldn't want to touch the door. But something in you is saying, no, don't. Bellatrix, are you touching the door?
If I want to make a rubbing of it, yes, I am touching the door.
You are touching the door, okay. One moment, please. Bellatrix. Whoop, no, not that. You place, your gauntleted hand, you place the paper on it to go ahead and make a rubbing, and as you do, you feel this surge of something run through you like an electrical current, but stronger. Take 12 points of damage. And you instinctively yank your hand back away, and it's numb for a second. You shake it, and feeling begins to return to it after that. The runes, or whatever they are on the door, glow brightly blue for a second. So, what's the party doing now?
Oh, do we know that something happened? Other than she touched it and shook her arm and stepped back?
Probably yelped in pain. 12 points of damage is no joke. Yeah, I'd say at this point.
Who grabbed it?
Bellatrix.
I
Can anyone read what it says?
what says? Something on the door?
There's runes.
Well, Velkin, Tamara, I don't think either of you could do it. Ironically, Susie could, to the point where, if y'all want, I might be able to have them try a comprehend languages.
They have to touch it.
They do. So, does the
But
party want me to
they're-
have Susie wake up and do a comprehend languages on this?
Nah, it doesn't seem fair.
No, it doesn't seem appropriate.
I concur. That being said, you can still copy the glyphs just by looking at it. Obviously, a rubbing would be more accurate, but Bellatrix, you've got perfect memory.
Yes, and I am, if you look in character chat.
That's a good one you got right.
Eyeballing the damn warning and writing. Okay. Is anyone else doing anything while Bellatrix scrabbles?
Dungeon Master, correct me if I'm wrong, but it's been more than an hour, so I should need to light a second torch, right?
At this point, most likely.
Alright. I'm just trying to accurately mark stuff off.
I mean, it's been a few hours since the party jumped in. Y'all had lunch, but if you throw some money at it, then I'll sure you carried some more in your saddlebags. You know, just don't abuse it. Don't carry thousands of torches on you.
No, I only brought about 20.
That should do.
But I've got a backpack and saddlebags, so yeah.
So, party. Other than Bellatrix making a rubbing, is anyone doing anything? Not a rubbing. A writing. Is anyone doing
I
anything special?
will take a look at what she's writing down.
All right. You can see it on the door. You can see it on the paper. It looks to be about the same.
Yeah,
Looks like no writings I've ever seen before.
No, nothing that you've seen, Illustrial.
Okay.
I'm out of my wheelhouse, so I'm Overwatch.
All right. So, by the looks of it, Bellatrix, you'll finish up within, say, 10-20 minutes. It's not that many glyphs to copy down and double check, and yes, you will have a writing.
We'll look at the leather wearing over the elf. I will look at the elf. I don't know how to explain her outfit.
Illustrial Silvery Moon.
Yes.
Are you? I have no idea how to ask this question.
Feel free to ask. I won't get offended. Am I what?
Wait, Lydia, which one of you is asking?
Bella,
Oh, okay, never mind.
you by chance wouldn't be like Susie, would you?
Well, I don't know what Susie really does. I met her last time, but I never really seen what she did. I was too busy working at the...
Well, she likes to throw healing, and she likes to throw some magic once in a while.
No, I don't have any healing abilities other than throwing a bandage on my wound every time I get knocked down.
Besides, Susie's a cerebellian. Allie's an elf.
But I am a bit of a magician, if that's what you're looking for.
Oh, magician. Oh, that's kind of a self-burn.
Committed a cardinal sin.
Towards myself, yes, that is correct.
I'm somewhat of a magician. That's like a fighter saying, yeah, I can beat up children.
Yeah, that's what I can do. I really
A
suck at it.
magician, somebody who entertains at children's parties.
If you see the 3 spells I have, that's all I can do is entertain at
Oh,
children's
you've got
parties.
decent
Yeah,
spells. You just only have 3 of them.
Yeah, when one magic user calls another magic user a magician, that is like, oh.
You could be
Ooh.
worse. You
What
could
do
be
you-
a charlatan.
I called it to myself.
It's
I'm
a bit
also
like
a heathen.
it's a bit like someone unironically calling themselves an idiot. Not like in a self-depreciating way, like legitimately.
Then I
Yeah,
guess
like-
we might not be able to get through this door then.
No, I wouldn't be able to do that.
What if I kick it?
More chances than me.
Please try.
All right, get Dungeon Master. I'm gonna hand off my 2 Molotovs and torch that I've been carrying at the ready.
Eric will take it.
Okay, hand those off and make sure the party is clear. Back up towards said door. Lean forward because this is right in front of the stairs, isn't it?
Close to it. You have about 8 feet of leeway, give or take.
All right, so lean forward to the point that my hands actually hit the ground, push back, and mule kick that son-bitch.
All right. There's a loud gong, like I don't know, a loud gong noise almost, if you will. Clyde, give me a saving throw for your iron horseshoes.
I rolled a 5.
5. Clyde, give me a second one for the other one.
15.
15. Okay. Your left rear horseshoe breaks, as failed its
Damn.
save versus crushing blow. The right rear obviously passes. The door appears unscratched.
I was
So-
waiting to see if he gets shocked.
Other than that, yeah, no, it was like jarring. You basically kicked a wall that didn't move, but it didn't shock you.
All right, somebody give me a hand here. I lost a shoe. I got to take the other one off so that my tread is even.
Hold on.
How are you going to do that?
Just slip a dagger in between my hoof And the horseshoe.
Out of character question here, Dungeon Master.
Go ahead.
Can a mage, because I know I asked this question before about clerics, can a mage just drop a spell and memorize a new one?
Yeah.
Or you
Clerics
have to
cannot,
cast it?
mages can.
Ah,
Mages are
so
the sources of their own spells. They tap into the natural mystic energies of the world. Clerics have to get them from the gods, and the gods don't like when you ask for a new one when you haven't spent your old one. They're like moms. What? Dinner? No, you already have dinner at home.
well, I have one trick that I could try after now that Clyde has kicked it, because that doesn't seem like a normal door. I have one
Oh,
trick
that thing is fucking hard.
in my book that I can try. If you can give me, is it 15 minutes for a first level spell?
Unless
Yeah.
you've got perfect memory, yeah. Damn it, I don't have your alignments written down. What the fuck is wrong with me?
And Dungeon Master Garrick will do what Clyde asked and, help him remove the horseshoe.
Okay, Bellatrix is
Thanks.
lawful evil.
Thanks, Kieran.
Velkin is that.
And if the party will give
Tamara
me
is that.
15 minutes to memorize this spell, I could try it, and I don't think it'll open the door, but
Allie
it'll
and
tell us
Kilgore, message me your alignments. I don't know why I wasn't keeping track of this.
the spell will be able to tell us if it's magically protected.
All right,
I
Dungeon
mean-
Master, I'm saving that good horseshoe, so I only have to replace one when we hit civilization again.
Yeah, sure.
Unless he makes me roll to see how good of a job I do.
You'll be fine. Unshoeing a horse, Clyde wears these, he can probably guide you.
Yeah,
I assume you're not going to go
shoeing-
fast and try and stab him or anything, so yeah.
Shoeing a horse is a little bit tricky, but unshoeing a horse, again, it's just like you're prying it loose, because they're just held in with, like, oversized carpet tacks.
So does the party want me to even bother?
Go for it.
Go for it. We're just waiting for you.
Okay, I take the 15 minutes, Dungeon Master, to
Alright.
memorize a new spell.
You will get that.
And then after that time is up, I will cast said spell while looking in the direction of the door. Which
Alright.
is Detect Magic is the spell I'm casting.
Yep. I'm familiar with it. The door detects as magic.
The spell also says that I can... Does that say I can turn 60 degrees per round?
Most likely, yeah.
So you can look around. You're not just limited to what you were looking at when you cast the spell.
Oh, okay. So I can check around the room as well while I'm doing that to see if there's anything else that shows magical?
Yeah.
Well, I guess there's not really much of a room. It's a stairway and a little hall, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's a very small space. So throughout the duration of the spell, you should be able to use it for that 2 rounds that you got it.
Yeah.
I should be able to tackle both.
2 rounds, so that is...
1 tens of yards wide, 6 tens of yards long.
2 minutes, right?
Yep, 2 minutes. So for 2 minutes, you can detect things magic based on sight, and you look around, and the door is magic. I'm pretty sure nothing else that the party's wearing or has is magic.
Okay.
Clyde, you're not holding that thing, are you?
I'm sorry, Mama was talking to me. Am I what?
Hold on, I'll message you. I'm guessing not. That's probably stowed away, right? Duly noted.
Okay.
Let me just double check the spell, make sure I understand it. Yeah. So other than the door, you're not picking up anything magical.
Okay.
Well, what about our stones, our miasma stones?
I said
Those
that.
don't detect as magic.
Oh, okay. I missed that again, Mama.
It's
was
possible
telling
that's...
me.
Yeah, rip. It's possible that I said one thing one time, but after reflection, those should not detect as magical. They are of natural.
Then I will tell the party that the door is definitely magical.
I'm gonna play Velkin or Tamara here, and they're gonna kind of cock their head and be like, The runes on there grow, bite, brew, and Clyde kicked it and broke his shoe. I think we figured out it was magic already, thanks.
Kind of just puffs her eyes and shakes her head a little like, okay, now I know. Oh, we got some typing happening. From multiple people.
All right, Gina, did Allie tell us what you were doing?
I told you I would be able to tell if the door was magical by gaining the spell and casting it.
Okay, Dungeon Master, I'm gonna dig that thing out.
Okay, you dig the thing out, and party, Clyde produces the candle holder thing from floor 1 in that one room.
Hey, Allie, what about this thing? I just know it's an artifact.
I turn and I look at his candlestick.
Allie, you look at it and focus and cock your head left and right, and to the best of your knowledge, that ain't magic. Now, keep in mind, Allie, I will say one thing. I'm like 99.9% sure the answer to that question is a yes, right, Gina?
Yes.
So in that case, you should be aware of the exceptions to spells like Detect Magic. Stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, unless you're planning to look at anything else, the spell's about to end.
Yep, that's it.
So, what does the party want to do now?
All right, Dungeon Master, I'm going to squirrel away my artifact, and ooh, you know what? No, first I'll knock on the door with it lightly.
Right, you kind of tap on the door with it. The
Yep.
door does nothing.
Okay, then I'll squirrel it away.
Right. Hey, clever
that's
thought
not
if that was somehow the key to this lock. I mean, they left instructions on how to open the door, it's just no one can read it.
Well, I guess we're kind of stuck here for a month then.
Dungeon Master, I will face the door and hold
Well,
my
we-
arms out wide. Open, says me.
We could go back to town and see if someone could translate it.
Interesting idea, Gina. Clyde, the door fails to respond to your command.
Damn it. All right.
Garrick, give me that perception check as you walk over. $17. All right, I'm actually pretty sure that's failure. So Garrick, yeah. Garrick, that'll be 12 points of damage to you. Zap.
Dungeon Master, does it have any kind of opening apparatus?
Doesn't look like it. It almost looks like a solid stone wall, but you can see that it's carved in the shape of a door. It looks like it should open. You're expecting to see it openable, but it's kind of hard to describe.
Dungeon
It's just
Master,
got
I
quick-
disbelieve.
Clyde, the door seems real.
That doesn't mean it is real.
It's real. You didn't feel it under your horseshoe when your horseshoe crushed?
But then I believed it was real. I believed that it was real so strongly that I broke a horseshoe on it.
How old are you, Clyde?
Why? I'm 6, I'll have you know.
Ah, okay.
Clyde,
I like
do you
your-
mind
I like
touching
your
the
ambition.
door?
I think I've got a hunch. Clyde, do you mind touching the door? B to G. think that's a typo.
B to C, most likely.
All right. Hand my Molotovs to someone else because, yeah, I don't know what magic would do. And I will, with my left hand, I will place my palm on the door.
Alright, Clyde, you placed your palm on the door. You fail to get zapped. The door is cool to the touch.
Nice door. Open, please. And push on it a little.
The door does not budge. It's like you're pushing on a wall.
Okay, try pushing a little harder.
You keep pushing. How hard you going?
I'll lean into it.
Alright, you lean into it, and yeah, Clyde, it ain't budging. Not even a little bit.
Oh, well. All right. And I'll step away and get my Molotovs from whoever took them for me. Guys, I think this door hates you two.
So what's the party doing now? Oh, I need to advance time. What the hell is wrong with me? Calling it there.
So both Bella and Garrick got shocked by it, but not Clyde?
Bella and Garrick have been shocked. Clyde has not. So far, no one else has attempted to touch the door.
In-game chat.
Bellatrix has an interesting hypothesis. I see. Either you have
Okay,
to be
I'm gonna
aligned. Go ahead.
I'm going to hand my stuff to somebody else in the party and try different things, like trying to get it to slide left or right, or up or down, or one side give, or the other side give, or the whole thing rolls. But yeah, I'll try different things there, Dungeon
Alright.
Master.
Clyde, you are going to spend some time doing this, and the results will be negligible. It will not respond to your various attempts to open it.
Okay.
We walk
All right,
away.
and
See.
Dungeon Master, I'll put my full weight and strength into trying to open this door.
Alright, are you rushing into it, or just pushing and heaving and...
I'm going to brace and push. I'm not going to run into it. That's a good way of busting yourself up.
Okay,
I mean,
that's
it's
what
not
I
like
need
you
to
could
check.
anyways.
So,
You have a little bit of
yeah.
room. You could kind of get a running start, but not much.
I'll get all four feet braced and get my arms up against it, my shoulder, and 1886 strength rating plus 2,000 plus pounds.
Mm-hmm. Push! And yeah, man, you're pushing a wall.
Damn.
Or what feels like a wall.
So, but is Clyde going to ignore what Bella said?
I didn't hear what you said.
It's tight.
Oh, the thing about morally aligned, or...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't have a response to that. But it's obviously not zapping me. Maybe you have to be a centaur. Anyhow, Dungeon Master, I'll get my stuff back. Because I don't know what else to do to try.
Alright, stuff back. What's the party doing now? Kilgore has made a suggestion that Clyde does it alone in case it only opens for him.
We can try that.
Okay, so I'll run back up the stairs, and I'll stay here.
Alright, Clyde, is the part... Well, first off, party, are you all doing that? Going up to the top of the stairs?
If the rest
Probably
of the
not
party
to the
is,
top. Probably 20 feet back. Up the
Okay.
stairs, 20 feet.
Alright, now Gina, you were saying?
I said I'll follow the party if they're going.
So the party goes
before
about...
y'all go-
Hmm?
Before y'all go, has anybody got a candle?
Mm-mm.
No.
For what for?
For my artifact, the candlestick holder. Maybe it needs a candle.
Well,
Clyde.
then I guess the next time we go back and you buy one.
Yeah, I guess so.
But I'm pretty sure that's just a candlestick
Mm.
holder.
Yeah, I think so too. You're probably right, Bella.
All right. Well, go on. Y'all run up the stairs. I'll see if I can get the door to open since I'm special.
Clyde, the door opens for you and you receive tons of fabulous treasure. No, I'm joking. No.
He's
You're
special.
certain this is a door. You're certain there's something beyond it, but it ain't budging for you.
Okay, Dungeon Master, I'm going to get out my candlestick
Okay.
holder. and put my torch on the top of the candlestick holder.
Are you holding it in place with your hand, since obviously the butt of the torch is too big for the candle holder?
Yes, yes. With my left hand, I will hold it in place.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And
He
hold
really
it
is a
close.
6-year-old horse.
And hold it close. Hey, for centaurs, 6 is quite mature. Okay. So yeah, I'll hold the candlestick and torch in my left hand and try and open the door with my right.
Yeah, it ain't going, Buster.
Pretty please, door.
Clyde, I commend your enthusiasm and attempts, but it ain't working, dude.
Okay. Well, squirrel away my greatest treasure and call up the stairs. Nope, didn't open.
Hey, what is the party doing now?
Well, guys, I think unless somebody can translate that stuff that Bella wrote down, we're not going to be able to figure out how to get through that. Because it's
Well, I guess that's the end of session then.
There's still a couple hours left. Okay, Kilgore is taking a look and trying to read the text. Okay, Kilgore, are you reading the door text or Bellatrix's copy text? Y'all can move where you want to at this point. Y'all aren't in danger of any of the remaining encounters within this thing.
Well, since none of us can read it, the scribings you took, Bella, perhaps we should go try and find someone who can. And that might be the key to opening this.
And where are we gonna find someone who can? Is the question.
I don't know. But maybe back where we came from? It wasn't the biggest city, but
we do have 4 chests of treasure to find out about.
I will take a
Oh,
look at
we're
Bella's
right.
first, then try the door if it doesn't work. Okay, Kilgore, give me a second.
it was only, what, a day and a half's travel to get here?
And I need to step away for a minute or two. I'll be right back, guys.
It's about a day, maybe a day and a quarter, depending
Okay.
on encounters and stuff.
Yep. Yeah, so it's not a far travel.
Fine, let's take the stuff back up and head back out again.
Alright. So the party's gonna load on up the stuff and so forth. And let's see, I've got 4 or 3 of the two-handers. I've got 4 miscellaneous sets of not miscellaneous, but 4 sets of the armor, scratched and dented to hell, and 4 treasure chests. Am I missing anything?
Nope, that's about it.
Okay, 3 two-handers, right? And 4. Okay. This will take the party about that much time to do, and as y'all go outside, Susie and Yasha continue to snore on the wagon quietly. And, yeah. So far, the weather's held up alright, and it's a few hours until sunset. The party could make some time now, or camp out here and head out in the morning.
Camp here and then make out in the morning.
Who's the party making out with? It's a joke.
Allie's a bit of a slut, she'll do it.
Ooh. Alright, let's keep it PG here. PG-72. Anyways, alright.
PG-72, just for mama.
No, come on. Anything before dinner time? Question mark. Alright, if the party's got nothing to do, they don't need to put anything, but if anyone wants to try something special, feel free. Otherwise, I have the party grab the shit and move on upstairs, load it onto the wagons.
And then it's just about dinner time?
A couple hours before.
Oh, so we can even head out.
Velk and Tamara may or may not be able to play themselves. If they don't want to do something special, they'll probably get their spells back if they need to at this point. I admit I've been lax in keeping track of it.
I too should take 15 minutes to memorize a spell. This would
Well,
be my
party,
last
it's
one
a
for the
few
day.
hours before dinner, but I think we should stay the night and get a fresh start in the morning, because otherwise we're just going to get a few hours of travel and then we'll be camping without four walls.
Okay.
We already agreed to stay.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that
So
we
party's
agreed.
staying, and yeah, Bellatrix, Susie is. They're breathing. And they've got brain function, so they aren't dead, but they're sleeping sickness.
Yep, I'll take 15 minutes and study a new spell.
Oh, Dungeon Master, since I've got some downtime while they're doing that, I'm going to borrow Yasha's tools and picks and try to open locks on the 4 chest.
Okay. Obviously, your hands aren't really suited to that kind of work, but you make do. You haven't really trained with that. Nope. 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 And nope. Now let's see if you broke any of the picks. Saved. 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 Alright.
I think I have a workaround here.
Put them back. What's their workaround?
Bellatrix could just search for Susie's whatever she uses to look up her spells that she has and say, here, you are magic like she is. Find that spell and read this scroll.
Not exactly a lawful act, but not exactly unlawful. Is that what you're doing, Bellatrix?
Yes.
Okay, so Bellatrix, you dig around through Susie's pack, and you will find Susie's spell book. And after flipping through it to a bit, you are giving it over to Allie to look through.
Look for the spell that she used twice to read what these runes mean.
Damn. I'll need just
I
a minute.
can't read this.
How much time do I have to do this? How much time do I get to look through somebody's spellbook for free? Because I really have to study each
I am
spell to figure out
specifically
what they
stating
are.
which spell to look for. I don't
You
know
know-
the name of it, but I'm specifically
Saying what
telling
it
you which
does.
one. Yes.
But I will have to read what each spell does to figure out what each spell
I'm pretty
is.
sure they would at least list the name of what the spell is. Am I wrong in this assumption?
Probably.
Kinda. Like, you have to peruse it and have a general idea to really understand, okay, this does that. A name could be very vague. Now, comprehend languages, it was designed for user-friendliness for us, but realistically the characters have to fight for that. Are you perusing the spellbook, Allie?
I would love to.
Alright, in that case...
Bellatrix is going to keep an eye on her.
Yes, well, you'll see her open up the book and look at the spells, and Allie, after a bit of looking, you will determine the following spells are in the book.
Alright. What the frick? There's nothing in here about languages?
Oh, hold up, that might be wrong. Otherwise, damn, Susie's been comprehending languages for free. Here, give me a sec. I keep copies of player characters at start, and I'm pretty sure Susie hasn't purchased any spells to allow them to do that. There's Allie. That's a turtle.
It's not a clerical spell, right?
I'm gonna have to talk with Dom. I think he fucked up.
Or he's been praying for it.
Or he's been praying for it, but his deity does not allow for that. For the sake of simplicity, they do not have that spell in their book. They have been praying for it. Done.
I see a lot of really nice spells in here, though.
Yes,
I'll have
obviously
to
we'll
ask
take
Miss
you.
Lucy one day to share with me. One day.
So, what's the party doing as dinner time rolls in other than eating dinner?
Sundry, maintenance, and Overwatch.
Well, if the spell was not there, Bellatrix will take the book back and put it back.
You don't
where she
know if it
got
was there or not.
I'm assuming Illustrious said it out loud that there's no spell in here that does what you said.
Well, that's something you assumed. Illustrial, did you announce that the spell was not in there?
I did.
You did? Alright, in that case. Illustrial, Bellatrix is going to take the book from you. You holding on to it or giving it
No,
back?
I'm letting her have it. I missed my opportunity. Don't worry. I know what I missed.
And I am putting it back.
Alright.
Yes, that's very fair.
Alright. So, at this point, I have the party doing dinner time routine.
Yes, Dungeon Master.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In that case, dinner time does pass without event. The party is assuming their watch with as little adjustments as possible. In that, let me check formations. Let's see. Illustrial and Kilgore, Susie and Yasha. Okay, so Illustrial and Kilgore are probably going to split it up, right? Each take 2. Then Tamara Velkin, then Bellatrix, then Garrick, then Clyde. Does that check out for everyone?
That's for me.
Yep.
Alright, because if the party would like, I can shoot you all back to the city, because I imagine y'all don't want to just travel.
Hold on, I got a hold of Dom. He sent you a list of what he has memorized.
Let me check, because I did not see that. But give me a sec.
I asked him, "You have Susie has comprehend language." He said, "Yes, it does. It's not memorized though." And he's like, "Want me to send Eminem my list of spells?"
Oh, he just sent a new message. Interesting. 1 second, Gina. Huh. Give me a second.
Okay.
Someone has detect magic instead of comp languages. Alright, duly noted, Gina. Okay, I need to check 2 possible encounter rules. And it will be nighttime encounters. Those are always more fun. Yeah, that's a non-encounter. A fun one, though. And that's a non-encounter. Another fun one, though. I have a lot of fun encounters rolled up. Alright. I need to quickly check something here with Dom. He is typing. Because, just for the sake of transparency, Dom has comprehend languages listed in place of detect magic on that list.
Okay.
Alright. I'm going to do this quick. So, Gina, number 4 should, instead of detect magic, be comprehend languages. This may alter actions. I will allow for a rewind of time. It does seem to have a spell that does what you think it is. You get the gist of it. You have to memorize you have to learn the spell to properly get it, but if you get it, it's like, hey, I cast it and I'm able to understand languages or something. That's probably it.
Okay. I'll take the time to read through it and memorize it.
You are attempting to learn this spell?
Yes.
Okay. Illustrial, as a mage, you of course know that learning a spell without the use of read or write magic takes 2 to 8 days per level of the spell.
I think we should go back to town then.
Yeah, I
This
was
is going to
waiting
take
for
me a
that.
long time to learn this.
Yeah, usually not a thing you do out in the field.
2 to 8 days. Yeah, and I don't have I don't have read
Yeah.
or write, and I don't have perfect memory either, so I'm really lacking.
Oh, perfect memory doesn't do too much there. Actually, no, that's right. It cuts it down to 20%.
Yeah.
I was thinking right. Anyway, BRB got a poop.
So, I'm going to assume Susie also does not have read and write magic.
She has read magic. I am not seeing write magic.
Well, if we're going to spend another time skip, you may want to consider just copying down that book.
It's not a bad idea. A lot of good spells. Wow, he did so much better than I did.
Hey, this will give me a chance to buy more oil, a candle, and get re-shod.
Read what? Oh,
Shod.
shoot. Oh, yeah. Shown.
If this was either a core mead or Vi, you would have a field day.
Ooh, wow. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for spells.
The Coromede spellbook? Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, the Chromie's a fucking tight ass.
I mean, Vi is getting a very intensive one.
Mm-hmm.
Extensive, not intensive. English. So she has a 19 intel, perfect memory, and read and write magic.
The way this
Yeah.
character keeps going down, I really don't expect it to last that long.
Now, aside from the obvious, do you know who else has a really badass book?
Mead does, yes.
Grest.
Right. Well, he's not here.
Who
I know.
did he steal?
His best buddy was a wizard.
His best buddy.
Cinder. Yeah. And he's got
Oh.
a full copy of the book.
Oh, okay.
He just can't cast anything higher than first level.
Oh.
He's
Suddenly,
like a
party.
toddler. He's like
Oh,
a toddler
no.
with a supercomputer.
hmm
Suddenly, party. There's a rumbling from the west, and as the party looks out towards the tree line, there's a large creature. It looks like an elephant, but several times larger, with multiple trunks, colored green. On its back is an entourage of men wearing bladed helms. No, the scroll of grass summoning did not go off.
I
well,
cast fly.
we would so own this dungeon with Grest on our team.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, he's on our
You
team. That's
wouldn't
right.
get any XP.
So, the party does pass through the night without any encounters, amazingly. I mean, there were 2 encounters, but neither of them were of notable stock to challenge the party in their safe hold.
Yay.
Damn, I'm probably going to have to run to the restroom again. My dinner has decided it didn't like me.
Okay, so we wake up in the morning and we eat breakfast, right, Dungeon
Mhm.
Master?
Watch goes off without a hitch, and yeah, Clyde, you bring in the new day, light shines upon Denalia.
Okay, so guys, I think we need to head back to town, right?
Yep.
All
And I
right.
guess when whatever time we come back, we could probably hunt down those. I want to say ape-looking things. I don't know how else to explain it.
Quaggoths.
Yeah.
Alright,
Oh,
let
yeah,
me
we
check
need
for
to be
encounters
ready.
on the way back.
We need to be ready for those assholes.
I shouldn't do it, it compromises the integrity of the campaign, but would the party like to be fast-traveled?
Sure.
Please.
Okay. The party is fast-traveled. It takes you the course of a full day, travels dawn to dusk, and you barely, burn the midnight oil and get to the city of Vincart once again. Tamara probably mutters several strings of dwarven curses under her breath. And the party finds an inn for the night. And the next morning comes, light shines upon Denalia. Make sure you mark off the appropriate rations for a full day cycle.
Dungeon Master, I need the cost for getting my rear horseshoes. One
alright.
replaced and the other reinstalled.
Let me take a
If
quick
I
look.
sleep in the shed with with Clyde, do you get to stay for free?
Sure.
I have 0
Someone's
gold.
paying for a room.
Oh no,
Shoe. Barding. Saddlebags. Nope, that doesn't
that's
count.
right. I have 1 gold. I can afford a room.
No. 2 gold per bed.
Oh geez.
Yeah, it's the adventurer rate. Clyde, I don't really have one written up apparently. Nothing in
Well-
shops list that I can see.
Give me a price so that I can.
Alright. Let's call it 1 gold piece for another shoe. Because, adventurer
Okay.
price, non-human tax. And then another 5 silver to attach it.
Okay.
So are we doing this after we get the chest looked at?
Yeah, sure, we're just gonna quickly do that. Okay, so that gets that. So at this point, the party is going to a coin exchange, first thing in the morning, and yep. Okay, so the party gets the coin exchange, and it's the 15% because you have to break open the chests.
We'll break it open. We're good at that.
Well, again, it's still 15%, because it's going to be a large quantity of coin. Party, y'all lucked out. Gold! Fucking
Oh,
gold
sweet
in
Jesus.
these chests. Let me determine exactly how much. Give me a second.
Oh.
Aw, dang it.
Don't shortchange us, man.
Not too bad.
Dungeon
Okay.
Master. Could I request you tell us the total after their cut has already been taken to pay for it?
Yep, I'm just gonna quickly crunch this. Y'all can check my math on this, because if it turns out I accidentally screwed you all, nice to know. Minus, and I'm just gonna round up for this one. There we go. Now the total XP is of course divvied up between all active participants. Susie and Yasha will miss out, but you can share with them the gold if you'd like.
Yeah, I think we should share the gold.
Alright, should I share the XP with them as well and not be a dick? 1, 2, 3,
Mhm.
Well,
4, 5, 6.
If they get their
Yes.
gold, they should get their XP from the gold.
Alright, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So for a total of 3322 is the total gold, my bad. 3909 divided by 9. That is 435 XP from gold at adventurers.
And splitting it, the gold itself is 369.1 repeating.
I shall be nice here. Everyone can get 370.
370 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Holy hell, I'm rich.
Okay, I'm gonna take some of mine in gems.
Yep, standard denominations. Speaking of denominations, I gotta poop again. I'll be back when I can. Y'all can comprise shopping lists and stuff. You all are in quasi time skip mode. Grills. Remember your
Yes.
character? Did you want to bring them in now that y'all finally encountered something smaller than Clyde?
Yeah, since
Alright.
I'm probably
So-
gonna end up having to guard the people with sleeping sickness.
Because the next time. Grills, explain. I'll be in the bathroom.
Okay, so I'll be bringing in a second character because Clyde's not going to be able to go everywhere with y'all since so many people have second characters. Typical looking elf. We have 2 female elves now, plus whatever we had before. Callan.
With a K or a C?
Kallen. So I should probably do that thing to adjust the name. Let's see. Profile? No. Mention? No. Roll?
Right click your name
Yeah.
and look for edit server profile.
Okay.
And then you just change what it says nickname.
Alright, I'm back. I thought it was a shit, but it was pee. Anyways, moving forward. Okay, I see Callan has been introduced with that. So,
And I'll be back in a minute or two. Knees and nicotine.
Okay.
Dungeon Master.
mm-hmm.
Bellatrix will give 37 go to the temple.
Okay.
Since our temple is here and she can do such things.
Yes, you can. Now, Garrick, I don't believe you have a temple here. We determined
No.
that.
But like the RP I send you, he's not going to.
Mm-hmm. Do.
So 333 divided by 5, that's 66.6. So that's 66 plat and 1 gold and 1 electrum.
No, I think the division is slightly different than that.
Well, 5 gold equals 1 plat, so 333 divided by 5, that's 66 plat plus with a 0.6.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that
That's like
0.6 would
2.5 and then another tenth. It's annoying division. Damn, did I not write this down anywhere? I should have written this down somewhere.
I'm asking because I don't know what that would be.
I don't know. You gotta give me a second because I'm working at something.
370 each. Minus 200 from Yashu to pay Bella and Garrett for the 2 light stones they broke. Dom is typing.
Yasha Susi, even though they wanted to dip out, are still playing.
Well,
I will allow it.
That's understandable. Kind of.
I believe he was saying his cut of the XP.
Well, that's from the gold for his XP, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me get the bot playing again.
So am I back to full health or no, Dungeon Master?
Who's low?
Both of them.
Both of them.
I
Well,
asked for healing and never got any.
alright, realistically, Velkin and Tamara would have healed you. I missed that, and Velkin and Tamara was here, so it's possible I dropped that. So yes, I will allow y'all to get healed up to full, because y'all are looking at a time skip one way or the other, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, good to know. Good to know. Because I was still at 75%.
Yes, Clyde, likewise. Okay, so Clyde, you can describe Talon. You sent me her character sheet, right? So I should
Yeah.
have all the details, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. And if there's something that you forgot to send me, you can message it to me later.
Okay, guys, this is unusual for me. It's a female character. She is an elf. She's very pretty. She's a looker. Oh, yes. Damn, she's a looker. Leather armor, that body-hugging leather armor, nonetheless. She's got a bow, a dagger, blonde hair, blue eyes. And she doesn't look really rich or anything, but, backpack, cloak, boots, high, hard, and yeah. I think that's everything y'all would see.
So leather armor or no armor?
Leather armor.
God damn it, it's another mage. Or thief. But still.
What kind of weapon did you say she was carrying?
Short bow and a dagger.
Oh, that could be fucking anything.
About 4'5" ish, 85, 80 pounds, somewhere in there.
I know what she is. But that's out of character.
Mm-hmm. So, party, is anyone doing any work on getting that thing? Alright, 1 second.
Oh, yes, I need to try and find a spell. Or someone who can cast that spell and tell us what this thing says.
500 from monsters.
The thing that Bella has, that she wrote down.
Mm-hmm. So, what is the party doing with regards to that?
That's 7, 8, 9, 10, 6.
What are we doing in regards to what?
So the party, well, Bellatrix has a scrap of paper with the inscriptions from the door.
When I had met the party here, I had did some work for a mage. Perhaps I can go back to him and he knows how to cast the spell, or we can pay him to cast the spell.
Alright, you
Or who knows?
go to
I'll
yonder
read it.
mage. I never really rolled up details. They have some wizard's tower, most likely, or seemingly reinforced house. Anyways, undoubtedly they have some servant answer the door and basically tell you that the master is not to be disturbed unless the matter is of absolute urgency.
Who has the good talking skills? Well, I'm like, I worked for him before, and
And
it's really important to us. I don't know if it's important to him.
if it is so important, let me hear it and I will ask the master if he has time.
We have something needs ciphering.
Bellatrix, you were saying?
Allie, I could just go to my temple and have it read.
Then let's go there. Bye.
How rude! And they close the door in your face.
Good.
Alright, Bellatrix, you go to your temple.
I will lead them to the temple, Dungeon Master, yes.
Temple of Dactarine. Solid, dark gray stone structure, very drab and demure, and anyone of a more chaotic bent might not be so comfortable there, or chaotic good especially, but I don't think anyone in the party is good. Anyways, so Bellatrix...
I don't like this place.
So Bellatrix, you lead the way, and you're basically requesting, hey, can a priest of some sort who's capable of translating this translate this?
Yes, and I'll explain that it's with the place I'm clearing out of the undead, and when I touched the door, it shocked me, and then I'll give him the theory that I think it's because I'm not aligned morally with the caster of said enchantment or whatever this may be.
They will confirm that that hypothesis as a possible thing. There are doors that do it. Did I ever write down the inscription? No. All right. Well, to paraphrase, the translation basically actually says that only those with a good heart may pass.
That tells me a lot about my companions I'm traveling with.
Yep. Every single goddamn person in this party is either neutral, where the door would do nothing, or evil, where it would hurt them. That's the big secret, guys. The door will shock you if you're evil, do nothing if you're neutral, but if you're good, it should open. At least that is the cleric priest's
technically I
interpretation.
haven't done anything not good, but not evil either.
The door seems to think otherwise. It supposedly claims to read your soul and determine what kind of person you are. It's a door. It might be trickable. Alternatively, hire someone who is goody-goody two-shoes and get them to open the door for you.
Where am I going to find a goody-goody two-shoes?
and a certified goody-goody.
How a paladin... Go ahead.
I could always just pay for a child.
Some believe that children are more evil than adults. They simply lack the means to exercise their will like we adults do. Your path is your own, of course. Should you wish
that offends me. that really offends me right there.
Well, I apologize. The intent wasn't to be offensive. 1 second, let me find Feltor. Not Feltor. This is Vincart. A, B, C, D, E, F, V, 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 W, W. Vincart.
Dungeon Master, purchasing normal equipment, that's okay, right?
Normal equipment should be at mostly standard prices. Message me a list and I'll tell you any additional things. Bellatrix, the priest, does state that they believe there is a temple of Fernarno, the healing god. Extending the lives of those that need not be extended overly, but no, they're fools. They are, however, known to offer healing to anyone, so they would probably fit the bill of good. You may wish to check there.
Thank you. I have noted if it's a high priest or
some priest in the temple. I'm going choo-choo mode if you want.
Higher level than me, that's all I know.
Yes, higher level than you.
We'll, of course, ask him, or her, which direction of this Forsaken Temple is that?
Him.
Him?
I'm sorry, say again?
I ask you, which way is this Forsaken Temple? You
Forsaken
said
Temple,
Tim,
okay.
and I'm just
I
like,
thought you were asking about the
Tim.
gender of the priest. You came through so weird. Okay. The priest was indeed a him, not a priestess. As for the direction, they will give you some rough ideas of where it should be. You know, they don't make a point of directing people there, but this is extenuating circumstances. Try to maintain yourself from retching in the presence of those weaklings. Well, no, that's more of a Garrick's God type thing, but fools? Yeah. Anyways,
blasphemers.
the Temple of Fernarno is a very nice, warmly lit structure of wood and stone, and yes, there are some guards out front. They do have guards holding clubs.
Hello.
Heyo.
Well,
I'm in my car, so I'll be muting again because I have to stop at somebody's house to get money. So,
Alright.
all right.
Well,
We'll see you soon then.
well, I'll be talking until I get to the house, but then I'm gonna mute up, and then I'll be back in the car when I get home.
okay.
Okay.
Basically.
So, Bellatrix, Garrick, whoever's leading, what are you all doing as you pull up to the temple? We lost Naomi.
Hell. I'll start simple. I'm sorry. I don't know how to address them.
One of the guards smiles warmly and nods, and the other responds hail and gives you a chest thump salute.
As much as this pains me to be here, and this pains me, I am in need of hiring one of your cleric services.
Alright, and they will ask if you wish to come inside and speak to someone who isn't, an actual priest. They're just the guards.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, who's going inside?
Garrick is going to stay outside.
Yeah,
Bella's
Garrick,
going
you don't like this place. Bellatrix, give me a saving throw at a bonus of 2 as you cross the threshold.
Set up. Yeah.
Bonus.
12.
12. Paralyzation,
Is that
poison,
also
death
on
magic.
top of the +2 I get from? Is this a saving throw?
This is a saving throw, yes.
So that'd be 14.
14, and you are what, 3rd level now?
4th
Yeah.
level.
4th level, even better. So yeah, you're able to kind of bite your tongue and work your way through the nausea that hits you as you pass over through. This place is not like home, and you would love to show them the true face of death. You really would, but you grit your teeth and continue forward. Alright, you're inquiring to find a priest who will then inquire as to, you wish to hire the services of a cleric of the temple?
Yes, there is a. There is a. This place. There is a.
Then Bellatrix, the
Crypt.
cleric, overtalks you as you're stammering. You need healing services, presumably?
Somewhat, yes.
In that case, our clerics typically charge by the healing. It's 100 gold pieces
More
for.
of I'm hiring you to come with us.
Yes, he was about to get to that. Bellatrix, if you want, you can fool the guy. That's the gimme I'm giving you. Yeah, we're hiring a cleric to do healing if we get hurt, because we know your clerics are the best at. Oh God, I can't believe I said that. Just you're biting your tongue and lying through your
I was
teeth.
building up to it.
Do you want to do it? Do you want to tell them what you need them for? That might raise the price.
No, I'm good. Never mind.
You're good. All right. So, under the assumption that the party wants a healer, they will, 100 gold pieces for every cure light wounds, basically, and 100 gold pieces up front now to have them come with you.
She'll hand over 100 gold slot.
All right. And you'll be introduced to one of the clerics. Give me a second. Cleric. Now, the cleric obviously will be of relatively low level.
Dungeon Master, I gotta hate to ask, but we're about to do a time skip.
Mm-hmm.
Would this be on the last day or the first day?
This would be later on. I'm assuming, the party's going to
Okay.
follow up on this lead and come back later. You okay, Clyde?
Yeah. I slipped my hand. Yeah, that's okay. I'm good. I'm just waiting for you to tell me when I get to bring Callan in, since I already did the description.
Well, Callan, you'll be waiting outside the temple. That'll make it easy. Okay, this will be Callan. Nope, no, I'm gonna have not anagram it. Catherine. Caitlin, there we go. Caitlin is a human. Female, about 5 or so feet tall, kind of on the skinnier side. Comely in appearance would be, nothing special, nothing terrible. But she's got chainmail armor and a club and a large metal shield.
Fancy.
Yeah. She's willing to, accompany y'all. She, again, lists the standard prices and offers you the blessings of Fernarno wherever we go. And her sickly sweet attitude makes Garrick want to retch and Bellatrix want to slap her.
Okay.
Is she pretty though?
Not particularly.
And this cleric is offering curative magic for 100 gold pieces?
Per shot, yeah.
Okay.
Like, she'll give it to you on the thing, but then, you come back to the temple and the bill comes due, type of deal. She understands if, you're not gold, I'm not going to heal you. That actually goes against her order. But they expect to be paid one way or the other, even if it's just volunteering at the healer's tents.
When English. When Bellatrix passed. Oh wait, no, we're not gonna have Clyde, are we?
No, Clyde's staying with the party, I believe.
Yeah, we've got sleeping sickness people that I'll be guarding with the wagon and shit, and maybe I'll try and go in as far as I can, but there's going to be a kill point where 8 foot, 2,200 pounds can't pass.
I thought you were 7 foot.
Nope, 8 foot.
He big boy. That's why 12 different skeletons jumped at him.
8 foot even, 2,259 pounds. Wrote down on paper.
So yes, the cleric joins the party. Primarily, I say primarily, but only hired because she is a good person. Oh yeah, and obviously if y'all are having her fight shit, she expects, an even share of treasure, if she's helping out with that. If she's just there for healing, then it's just the cost of healing, They're reasonable like that.
Bella will be nice and tell her, forewarned, this place does have skeletons.
Right. Turning undead can be done, and, she looks you up and down, and she's clearly recognized your holy symbol. Not that I imagine I need to teach you how to do that.
We've wiped out almost all of them. So if you see a 6-armed demon statue thing, I'd suggest run.
Okay, so Bellatrix, you walk out of the temple with Caitlin and party. Y'all be introduced to Caitlin, human, female, chain armor, large shield, club, bubbly attitude, very friendly. Callan, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself now?
So this is where I've heard about this adventuring party and shit, and it sounds like I could make some quick, easy coin and that kind of a thing. So I will introduce myself too, because I'm getting there as the time they're all coming out of the Temple of Fernarno. Okay. All right. So, guys, I gave you all a description already. My character's name is Callan. Hey, can I join? I'm quick with a bow.
The party
Sure,
is
why not?
accepting Callan.
I was gonna say I look to Bella.
At this point, we might as well just pick up every stray that comes along, it seems like.
Coal hole 2! Coal hole 2! Don't worry, party. The NPC cleric is purely on this one mission basis. After traveling with y'all, she'll be like, my god, you are the most vile, wicked people I have ever met. I wish the blessings of Fernarno upon you all. May you be enlightened to become better people and get the hell away from me.
That's if she survives.
That's if she survives. If you all die horribly to the Red Dragon, then I assure you, you will not need to pay her more. So, as far as that time thing, does the party actually want to do the time skip now? I'm sure, Illustrial, you want to get that spell book.
Oh, yeah.
But Bellatrix has now got a way to open the door without you doing that, and I imagine she and everyone else doesn't just want to wait around with their thumbs up their collective asses.
Well, doesn't Kilgore need to level up or something like that? Wasn't there someone leveling up? Wasn't that the point of the time skip?
Yasha
was it
close,
just my
but no
book
level
thing?
up. It was
Oh,
literally
if it's just
just
my
they were
book
thinking
thing.
you needed to get the thing.
No, let's get out of here.
So the party's heading
Alright.
back.
Yeah,
Very good,
there's
very
no
good
point
party.
in wasting that time until somebody needs to do a level up because it takes me a long time.
And let's get something better. Something much better. Alright.
Well, I mean,
Party.
technically, go ahead. Sorry.
I'll just need y'all to update certain formations as needed. The cleric's good wherever you put her, but she prefers midline to frontline, obviously.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. Now, I'm allowing a day, basically, in town to get all this shit done. Thus, it will be day 58. Morning comes, light shines upon Denalia. Make sure you mark off money for food or rations.
I'm going to buy more rations. Is that standard prices from the book?
You
Um,
are a
Elf.
elf. Add a gold
Non-human.
piece to whatever week's rations you buy. They charge a non-human tax
Okay.
up north.
Okay,
How many
so
days?
gold.
Just one.
Oh, okay. Got it. I'm good. I already marked that shit off.
And yeah, if the party missed one or two, you all have a bunch of gold and I'm jacking you up on the prices. You pay it one way or the other. The bill always comes due. Anyways, the party's heading out in the morning.
Yippers.
Standard routines, and away y'all going. Damn, I rolled hot too. 1. That's actually probably a good thing. Let me close this out. The party passes a caravan heading towards the city. Are you all interacting with it beyond the standard wave hello routine, or shall we move forward?
Move forward.
Alright, it was
Ride
literally
the wagon.
few minutes out the gate. Say again, Clyde?
Callan will just ride on the wagon with the others
Here
and
we go.
keep alert.
Alright, looking at formations. Caitlin and Callan getting second watch. Alright. Makes it easy for me. Cal, I'll let you know if Caitlin does anything weird.
I'll ask Callan where she's from.
Ooh, I don't.
If she's on my wagon.
There's only one wagon.
Oh, I thought there was 2 wagons. I thought you had one
No.
up front. Oh.
Around, all over the place. My
Around
family
all
were
over.
gypsies.
I don't know if gypsies exist in my world, Grills, but that's funny. Alright.
You got gypsies now, damn it. No, I don't know.
But yeah,
They were
wanderers,
nomadic
travelers,
people.
that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Traveling
never did hammer down a lot of Kate Callan's backstory. You know, Velkentamera, that's a good point, but for now it's gonna work. Again, you got an NPC that won't be with you forever, and I predict parties are gonna start losing people soon enough. What? Beholder disintegration beam? No. Alright, party, after a few hours of travel, you all will reach the off-roading junction and are slowing your speed to, maintain safety while traveling, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Is the party stopping for lunch a few hours after that?
We will stop for lunch. Because, yeah. Actually, I don't care. One of me is riding on the wagon. The other is pulling his own wagon. So, both of me can eat.
Oh, I shouldn't. Oh, I want to re-roll that. Yeah, I'm re-rolling it. Okay.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
this one might
We're
be
on the-
interesting.
We're on the road again. Just
Okay.
can't wait. to
Facing
face
certain death again. The dungeon master is rolling counters again.
I need to turn that shit off.
The music.
Everyone on the wagon will die horribly. They just can't wait to face certain death again.
The party can probably take a couple of these. Maybe. How much did I roll? Oh, 8. Yeah, I'm going to re-roll the number of them once and hope that it's not bigger. That's better.
Yeah, I'll turn that off. Sorry, my headset turned some shit on I didn't want on.
Oh,
My mic feedback turned on. I'll be back.
Alright, I just gotta roll up this many hit dice. Ooh. Wow, one of them almost maxed out. Okay, party. Perception checks. Y'all are pretty deep in the forest at this point. You've been traveling for several hours off-road after lunch.
No, they both failed.
all right. Clyde failed, and with a 20.
Oof. Alright, what'd the other one got? Callan?
It's cocked. Hang on.
What'd you
Okay. 9.
9. Okay, your perception's 16, so yeah, that passes. Pass, 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 pass. Velkin, Tamara, you all here? I see something
I
at
don't think so,
904. Alright, so I'm gonna roll for them real quick. Up 2d20s. How did I make that mistake? Okay, that's a pass path on both their counts. Kilgore probably... yeah, Kilgore makes. Illustrial, you make. And Bellatrix Garrick, you make. Okay, I think the entire party passed...
No, I failed Dungeon Master. I rolled 2d10s by accident.
Okay,
I'm seeing
good now.
2d20s. I see a 13 and a 19 for you.
Yeah, but if you literally scroll up by like 2 2d10s,
Oh,
they got a 3
2d10.
and a 10. Yeah, I misclicked the 2 or the 1.
Yep. Alright, well that's fine. So Bellatrix pass, Garrick fail. And welcome back, Kilgore. I just passed your perception check for you. The party will perceive about 20 yards in the trees to the direct north of the party. The party is currently traveling in a north easternly direction. The party will perceive there's like trees rustling and so forth, and branches snapping, and whatever it is, it might be moving towards that. Oh yeah, it's moving towards them. That's fun.
Moving towards who? The party?
The party, yeah.
Okay, of course. We knew that. That had to happen.
This should
And
be a
they're
fun
20
encounter.
yards away?
Give or take, yeah.
Okay.
We'll see.
And they're just coming out of the tree line, basically, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, again, the party is maybe 10 feet from the nearest trees, so it's within there.
Never mind. Very confusing.
Apologies. Descriptions are hard as the time drags.
Okay, what's coming out of the tree line?
You're not sure yet. You hear rustling in the trees, and the foliage is thick enough you're not able to see clearly through it. Y'all have 2/10 of yards, essentially, of advance notice, as whatever these things are begin moving towards the party. Given by the rustling, you can assume something large or multiple somethings.
Okay, I got mine in before. Do I need to move that?
No, you're good. Oblivious,
Okay.
short bow, notch arrow.
Let me edit.
Nudge,
Nudge
whichever is
whoever
closer.
is closest.
Alright, let me check formation really quick.
Do I get the 500 XP? Just wondering. Since I was AFK
Yeah,
during-
Kilgore, you were there for that. Actually, you were asleep
Okay.
for that.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I'm
to be
sorry.
fair,
I will give you 250 as a consolation for showing up.
I just didn't want to put it in and be like, yeah, you don't get the XP, so.
Okay, who we got?
Yeah, we made
Kilgore.
sure you got your share of the gold. Just
Kilgore sits next to Illustrial, so Illustrial, you get nudged. Damn Give me a second, guys. Sorry, phone is fucking with me.
Right,
How
so,
much
yeah.
gold was it?
Look up in chat. I'm trying to run sessions. Sorry.
3?
Alright.
Yo,
Did I get everyone's actions?
370.
Oh, 370. Okay.
Ready. And let's see. Am I missing anyone? There should be more, shouldn't there?
You got
1, 2, 3,
me.
4, 5,
You got both
6,
of me.
7,
You got
8.
both of Lydia. You got Gina. You got Kilgore.
Oh, that's right.
Remember,
Those two are out. That's what's screwing
yeah.
me up. Okay. So yeah, the rustling noise gets louder, and the monsters get closer and closer and closer. And god damn it, phone, work. I'm sorry, guys. Confirm. Save. Haha, it worked. Okay, I no longer am tied to it. And party. A large creature will break from the tree line. You people with the crossbows will get a chance to fire in just a moment after I have properly described the creature. The creature is about 9 to 10 feet tall. It is very pale and skinny. It has kind of this grayish skin, black hair, this long hooked nose, and these terrible claws. And it's infamous enough that most people probably already know what it is just from the description. If anyone's unsure, they're entitled to an intelligence check.
I would like an intelligence check.
Alright, in that
almost
What
case,
is it?
wrote down.
Me too.
Can you describe it again? I'm sorry.
9 feet tall, maybe 10. Pale skin, long hooked nose, wiry black hair, black pitless eyes, long claws.
Yeah, I'm done rolling, so I won't know.
You sure about that height?
About, yeah. Obviously, it's a variable, Grills, and yeah, check the book. You know exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Nope.
I
And
passed.
nope.
So for those of you that pass your intel check, you're probably going to be shouting this out. I won't take that away from you. Trolls. Party dice initiative.
Oh wait, hold up.
Here, I'll do initiative.
Okay.
We got 4.
4. Alright. The trolls bound toward the party. Starting at the beginning, Bellatrix, you may roll to hit with the crossbow.
Well,
12. Okay, Bellatrix 12 at 4th.
Yep.
Fighter 4th, 12. Hits armor class there. These critters have armor class there. Okay, your arrow kind of like knocks into one of their thing's arms, and it doesn't do damage because it just bounces off. Bolt, not arrow.
Did we stop the wagons and get off?
Not at
Or
this
did-
time.
Okay.
That being said, Illustrial, you have the bow. You may roll to hit as you're kind of standing up, and Callan is standing up next to you with the short bow, arrow notched.
Oof. I'll roll percentage.
Oof.
That one.
Dice it.
26.
Oh,
26. Arrow broken. Mark it off.
shit. I'm sorry, I didn't see the new.
Now remember, you were going to move it down, but you can pop in if you'd like. Callan, I presume you're rolling to hit with that short bow, and Clyde, you're entitled to perception check, as is Garrick at this point.
Well, I mean, other people are doing shooting and stuff already.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That was Kyle. Damn it. Okay, 6 out of 15.
All right, Clyde, you're aware.
Okay.
8. Okay.
Garrick, you're aware.
Okay.
So, Callan, you're rolling to hit with that bow? Callan, you still there? Grills?
Oh, Callan. Okay, sorry.
Gotta get used to your name,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I got to get used to it. Okay, first arrow. 6. Pretty sure that's a miss.
Yeah, Callan's arrow kind of goes wild and ends up in the trees. Oh, I got people joining and leaving all over the place. The trolls are disrupting the communications. That can only mean one thing, an invasion.
Okay, since Clyde made his perception check, can I discharge crossbow?
Yes, you can.
Called shot to the head.
Roll to hit.
12.
Fighter second, third, fourth?
Fighter fourth.
Yeah, that's a miss. You aimed for the head, and it kind of whizzed past as the thing bounded forward towards you. Yeah, Clyde, one of them's going to you. The other's kind of just going to the bed of the wagon. The bigger one, for what it's worth, is going to the bed of the wagon. The smaller one seems to want to pick you off.
Okay, I'm definitely switching to my bastard sword.
Duly noted. That will be you for the round. Garrick, you can draw forth a weapon. That will be you for the round. Bellatrix, after you fire your crossbow, are you doing anything else?
Heading towards the biggest one.
Alright, the biggest one's charging the thing. You're going to meet it halfway through. Gina, I don't know what the context is, but nicely done. Kilgore, after, keeping an eye out on the area, you see the monsters, obviously. What is your option for that?
Draw out my battle axe.
Okay, I can give you one attack at the end of the round. Are you helping Clyde or Garrick?
I'll help Garrick.
Alright, you move forward to help Garrick. Velkin Demera, I'm just going to have at the ready for the moment. Yeah. Okay. Very funny, Gina. Okay, Clyde, you draw forth your weapon. That's done. Draws weapon, heads towards big boy. Draws weapon, heads towards big boy. Short arrow. Moving to attack. Okay, so that's the party's actions done. The trolls have to close distance, thus they only get 2 of their 3 attacks this round. Let's start with the one on Clyde. Clyde! Dice percentage.
62.
62. Lodge weapon in nearby object. Okay. Trolls are strong. Not that strong. Okay, I'm negating its second attack for the round, if you will, as it rolled a 19 on that strength check, so it gets to check again, let's say, just for easy numbers. Okay, it's done for the round. Yeah, it swung and missed. Pounced too early.
Lodged a call on a tree or something.
Had to pause to rip it out. No attacks for it for the round. Big boy moves towards Garrick, Kilgore, and Bellatrix, as Illustrial will get their second bow shot off. Roll to hit. Oh, and Callan.
Okay, rolling. Ooh, 19 plus 2, 21.
221. That hits. Dice damage.
Oh, 1. I'm throwing that dice in the garbage.
Alright. Now, Illustrial, I have you targeting the bigger threat.
The one that's closest to me?
Yeah, the one that's closest to you.
Yep,
Okay.
that's the biggest threat.
And Callan, roll to hit. Likewise.
9.
9. Callan, miss. I wish. Okay, so Callan misses with the 9, and let's see, we got Troll going to attack Garrick. Garrick, you have a nice armor class. Troll likes that armor class. It's that plus that means it attacks on that matrix, which means it could hit -5 with that 17. So yeah. Ooh, Garrick, that will be 8 hit points of damage as the troll claws you brutally, raking across your armor.
Okay.
Alright. And it rolls again for its bite attack. And it rolled a 19 on that, if you can believe it.
That's gonna hurt.
And maxed out. Fuck, for
That's
12
really
more
hard.
points of damage. That's 20 points of damage in a single round. Fucking hell. I was worried about this one. Okay, missile fire is done. Parties have drawn weapon and moved to engage. I've got Garrick the heal. Still flesh wounds. Okay, well, Garrick the healer's calling for you to fall back and they'll heal you. And you're probably going to tell them to go fuck themselves, but that will be a new round 2.
Attack with... What?
Bastard sword.
Yes!
No.
Sorry.
Battle axe.
Can both of my attacks be headshots?
Certainly.
Okay.
Now, the thing is about 9 or so feet tall. This guy's actually closer to 10 feet. The blade length is 6 feet. You're about there, but you can reach it. Attack closest one. Standby. Battle axe. Shoot, shoot. Alright, I think that's everyone. Let me just check. Yeah, Vulcan Tamara standby. Okay. So, at this rate, we need initiative.
I'm rolling. 3.
3.
I think
Okay.
I'm in the most jeopardy.
Yeah, party is not with the initiative. That being said, missile fire goes first. Callan, roll to hit.
16.
Callan, that hits. Dice damage.
5.
5. You know, Callan, I realized you might actually help Clyde. You're in the position to see. Yep, you helped Clyde.
Okay.
So yeah, Clyde, that thing that was attacking you takes how many points of damage was that?
5 hit points.
5.
It grew some feathers.
And Illustrial, roll to hit.
9.
9 as
No.
an Illustrial.
Yep.
Yeah, ain't happening.
No.
Ain't happening, buddy. Okay, this concludes that. The trolls are 3 attackers, thus they go for melee attacks first.
I thought they only got. Oh wait, yeah, that's last.
No, that was last round. They lost an attack because they had to move. Ooh, Clyde, that's another 19. Fuck, these things are rolling good, guys.
Wait, I didn't get my attack at the end of the last round, you said?
Oh, that's right, Kilgore. You can roll to hit. Maybe you'll kill that one.
I'm like, wait, I didn't get my attack. No.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I have a +2. I forgot that. But I don't know if that... 10? Does that
10,
do
what do you
anything?
attack as?
First level.
First level, yeah, 10 at first won't be sufficient, unfortunately. Okay, Clyde, they're normally a D4 plus 4. You're large, however, I'm gonna give them a D6 plus 4. Give it the smell test if you think that's bullshit.
Let me know the damage.
8 points of damage. Alright, I rolled a 4. For what it's worth, I rolled the D4, got 4, and was like, hey, maybe I can be nice and roll a D6 instead and hope for less. Could have been more, so it was a gamble. Quintus was like, nah, keep it. Okay, that is the first attack of that monster. I need to go back over to actions, and we have this thing attacking Garrick. 14. Can this hit on a 14? Hot damn, it can. Alright, you're only man-sized, though, so it's a D4 plus... Oh! 8 points of damage. Jesus Christ, these things have not rolled anything lower than maximum damage. Gah! Trolls are having an amazing time at the party. Okay, that being said, that's the monster's first attacks. I've got Garrick with the 2 attacks. Roll to hit your headshot.
Nope. Okay, hold up. Thirteen.
13
Minus
for
4,
penalties.
so a 9.
Oh, do you have any idea how close that was?
You parted his hair.
So close, in fact, that if it was a 7th level fighter, it would have just missed. 8th level fighter, however, does hit dice damage.
Nice.
And this thing is over 9 feet tall, yes, Dungeon Master?
Almost 10. It is large.
Take 14 points of damage, you motherfucker.
14 to the head, you lop its head neatly off. The body crashes to the ground. That was 14, you said?
Yes.
Okay. So yep, B is down. A continues to attack Clyde. Okay, and let's see what we got here. So Clyde, you have your attack, roll to hit. And the rest of the party, y'all can change actions or add in new actions based on Garrick beheading this thing, you know, 1/3 of the way through the round.
Dungeon Master, dirty 20.
We'll come back to that, Gina. Dirty 20 hits, dice damage.
13 plus 4, 17 hit points of damage.
God damn, this thing attacks without fear, but it should fear you after you do that.
Whacka.
Alright, Kilgore, you're going to move to help Clyde. I will allow you a single attack at the end of the round. Let's see.
Since I still have an attack, can I change actions? No.
Yes, like I said, those of you that haven't attacked can either move and attack elsewhere or change your actions at this round. For those wondering if they know the thing about trolls, give me an intel check. For those that don't think they know it, then you don't know it.
I think my character should have a chance.
Like I said, intel check.
Fail. Okay.
Illustrial, you will know it, obviously, with that intel. Okay, so let's see. Clyde, the thing still attacks you for its second claw attack. It rolled an 8, which probably ain't gonna work.
Garrick knows it. Belchick missed it.
Okay, I'm not employing my shield, so I'm armor class 3 all the way around.
Armor class 3 all the way around. Troll that 8 hits 4. Haha.
Dungeon Master, since Garrick knows trolls, can he call out what he wants to call about burning
Yes.
the bodies, or no? Okay.
Yeah, you can do that. Okay, Kilgore, you managed to get up there in time before this thing's third attack. Roll to hit. You're attacking from regular. It saw you. And yeah, even with surprise, that wouldn't help. Okay. Callan and Illustrial, y'all can redirect your attacks to help Clyde.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm not redirecting because my first shot was on this one, but I rolled an 8. So that, yeah.
Yep.
I got a total of 19.
19. Yeah, that's gonna hit. You can dice damage.
3.
3. And Clyde, that thing grows another pair of feathers and falls down. At this point, we're gonna go into round 3. Many party
Wait.
members have caught on to the burn them alive, they're trolls.
Dungeon
Burn them
Master.
dead or alive. Burn them. They're trolls.
Bella never got to attack.
Yes, Bellatrix, you did not. What would you like to attack? There are several party members on right next to you. What do you want to do, Bellatrix?
Not get skipped next time.
But what do you want to do? I'm not skipping you. What do you want to do?
I can't do anything now. They're all dead.
But yeah, Garrick took one out with a headshot. Would you like me to let you roll for damage when it's already dead? Like, what do you want? Do you want to change your action to something else?
And I gotta go pee. I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh man, here I was worried the initial 8 I'd rolled up would have been too hard. Maybe I should have thrown them all at you. No, 8 probably would have overwhelmed you. At 6+6 hit die monsters, they're equivalent to, say, 7th level characters. But the party's a bit more of a horde now, even with several sitting out. Garrick bind wounds, ask for healing, okay. Bellatrix Overwatch. Goes to help party burn trolls, okay. So I've got Callan lighting a fire and going to 1. I've got Illustrial. Do you have oil on you that you're using to light one
No,
of them
but
up?
I did ask Clyde in character chat if he had more oil.
Let me quickly check something, because Bellatrix and Garrick currently binding wounds and overwatching. I've got Tinderbox and steel. Any oil?
No, Clyde is typing.
Left saddlebag. Okay. Let's see. There's still a full round out before they start regenerating. The party should be able to suppress and burn them, especially because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Clyde's Clyde's is actually regenerating starting round 4. That one's round.
Yeah, but I'm whacking that thing.
5-4. Yeah, no. So I believe the party should be able to properly suppress their healing factor of 3 hit points per round after 3 rounds without much difficulty. Thus, after call it 2 minutes, trolls burned, and the party should be free from that. Let me go ahead and get bots.
Dungeon Master, I'm assuming that I'm the only one that bought oil, so I'm going to mark off 2 flasks. Is that appropriate?
That should work. Okay, now, Garrick, after you bind your wounds at 1 hit point restored, the cleric will assay you. Triage. And right now I see you at 100, but I know that isn't true, so she'll rub her hands together, and in the name of the great healer, may your wounds seal for 6 points. And I know that you took like 28 or something ridiculous like that, so undoubtedly she'll need to assay it a couple more times to get the rest of them, but she is willing if you are.
And Dungeon Master, once we've got this thing on fire, I will bind my wounds.
Okay, duly noted. Alright, let's see. That's a good point. Velkin and Tamara are also capable of heals. So let's get Tamara, and Velkin will be willing to do it for free, and Garrick, you'd probably want to go to them. So Tamara goes and does a Cure Light Wounds for 2, and Velkin goes and does one for another 2.
On who, Garrick?
On Garrick, okay. Clyde, the cleric will offer you healing, since those 2 are taking care of that one, and you are also injured. Don't let the price upset you. What's worth more, 100 gold pieces or your life in the next fight?
I'm still alive. Oh.
Waver off and use lay on hands for 8. Alright, well, Garrick, let me know if you used that healing, and if not, that's good. I'll allow you to wave off the cleric and the others that tried, and you can use lay on hands.
Yeah, but before we ever even make it there, the cleric's gonna figure out he's not really here for healing.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, what the
Alright.
fuck are they doing to me?
Duly noted. Well, they understand certain party members are stingy, but then, you take a crit to the chest and you're bleeding out and you're barely coughing and you're begging, and of course they heal you.
Yeah, then you don't get a chance.
So I have Velkin, Tamara, and the cleric taking up their usual positions. Those of you that wish to try and recover your bolts, you standard saving throws for those that hit, those that missed, good fucking luck.
All right, yeah. Callan will try to recover bolts. Clyde will try to recover the bolt that he missed, but I won't spend more than a minute or 2 looking for it.
Alright, yeah, Clyde, you won't easily find it. Callan, your arrow did save. You'll get that one back, but the other one was a miss.
I'll try and find my arrows that hit, which were all of them. No.
Yeah, no dice
2
there.
hits. 2 hits.
Oh, the 2 hits, however, should be yes and yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, reload my crossbow, Dungeon Master, for Clyde.
Done. So, party. Once all this is done, is the party loading back up and heading back out?
There were 2 of these trolls.
Yes, I think so.
Did they leave a trail?
So we'll have to wait.
Really? Just wait for it to get cold, but oh well. Yeah, then I suppose we're gonna get our shit together and continue moving, Dungeon Master.
Okay. The party loads back up and heads on out. It is 10:53 p.m. After about 3 or so more hours of traveling, the party makes it back to the ruined keep. Your NPC, of course, reacts at the, oh, wow, look at this. And, the usual.
10:53 p.m.?
10:53 p.m., yes, no.
Real time. Okay, real time. Okay. Okay.
And, yeah, it's about an hour or 2 before sunset.
All right, then, Dungeon Master, I believe we are going to get the wagon, the cart, the horses inside the roofless building.
Bella's gonna put down the gate like she normally does.
I was about to say that, but okay. And set a campfire and eat dinner.
All right, party. Well done. You all survived 2 trolls. I don't know. I was iffy about that. The original number was 8, and I think that would have wiped them.
Yeah, that would have. Yeah, that would have been a wipe.
Yep.
Dungeon Master, you said day 58. What's the year?
It is year 5456 at the current moment.
Thank you.
Okay. Unless I am very mistaken, I should have everything up to date here. No, because I need to add in Caitlin and Callan to this list.
What day is it?
Day 58.
Did we already get past day 322?
Yes, last time the party did a time skip, they entered the new year. Okay, I need to crunch XP for the trolls, obviously.
Thank the Lord there was
Alright.
only 2 of them.
Yep.
Eminem, do you still
Yeah.
have a copy of my character sheet?
Scorpius Numbra?
No, Bellatrix and Garrick.
I should have one. It should be in recent, what's it called? Give me a
Could
second.
you look on it? Just look on one of them and tell me their age. I just want to make sure I haven't screwed up here.
Character sheet, 1 second. Obviously, being twins, they're pretty straightforward. I'll just need a second. Here, Amanda, Bellatrix. Open it up. Okay, Bellatrix, age. I have Bellatrix's age at the start of her adventure at age 16 with birthday blank. But y'all share the same birthday, being twins, obviously.
Yeah.
Except one of you was
What-
minutes ahead.
What day did you ask if it went by?
322, because
Oh,
last
okay.
I remembered it was like 159.
Well, I think, here, give me a second, I can definitely poke to a actions thing where I said the day. 12, yep, so end of 12 should do it. 12. Yeah, see here, reply. In actions for the round end of last session, I said the day.
Yep.
Alright, so yeah, those of you that are injured, please update triages appropriately. I believe everyone is.
Wait, does this mean I'm 7 years old now?
Clyde, when's your birthday?
That would be 238.
238. Fuck. Let me do some math. 238. I think you actually joined up with the party before then, after then. Tell you what, Clyde, do you want to age up 1 year? I know you've got the
No,
short
not
lifespan,
really.
so you'd want to say no, not really. And
No,
I will
not
be
really.
nice here. I'll hit you with the
Okay.
age penalties later.
Yeah, I'm sure
You know, a single ghost comes along and you're fucked.
yeah.
So I can be nice with that. Alright, well, party. I had fun with Sesh. Hope y'all did too. I do want to share one very
It was
fun
fun.
fact. So, y'all know the room with the graffiti on the wall, he who smelt it dealt it?
Mhm.
That was
that was me.
that was him. Clyde rolled to secretly fart, like do a quiet one, and he got a not one.
Silent but deadly. Yeah.
Silent
Yeah.
but violent, and it just played so well. I could not stop laughing. That was the funniest shit ever, quite literally. Other than that, it was just a troll. You all were complaining that you had so many random things, so I was like, sure, why wouldn't some guards that used to guard here put graffiti on the wall? I considered a couple things, but went for the fart jokes. You know, always a classic, that one. And with that
Yeah,
tidbit,
that's
I end the
stubborn.
recording.